Feedback?
We do.
Jeez.
Wow. Why would we do feedback? Well, this is a great start.
Fuck.
Yeah, we are.
Should I mute my mic?
Mute yours?
Yeah, mute it. Mute it and the feedback will stop.
Now, why is there feedback? That's weird. I don't know what to do. It's a great start.
Brilliant.
Is it because that's on it?
I want to see.
How does it sound?
Yeah.
Why is there feedback? That's weird.
You have the speakers on?
What's that?
You have the speakers on?
Yeah, speakers are on, but they've always been on.
Is it still doing it? Yeah.
What's that?
How does it sound? What's that? You have the speakers on?
Yeah, it's still going.
No, wait, because I turned down the speakers, but
It is.
Something to do with the mixer.
Hi everyone, by the way.
I'm not sure. We'll have a look. No, that's fine.
Something to do with the mixer.
Oh,
I think we're fine.
I think we're good. It must have been the speakers.
Can you hear me?
Now it's echoing.
You're echoing.
No, we're all echoing.
Do they need to be on?
They don't need to be on. How's the sound on there?
Now it's echoing.
You're echoing.
Yeah.
It's actually just you. It's just you.
Do they need to be on?
They don't need to be on. How's the sound on there? Now it sounds alright, doesn't it?
It's those speakers. Every time when he put that up a little bit, it was echoing.
How's this for cinema?
Yeah. Alright, we're going to do some testing here, right? Everyone?
We are delayed. So,
If I switch this one.
fantastic.
We got a super chat.
We've got a super chat from Slobbo. Slob in the... What? Slob in the hole. Rocco, this is what I hear in my dreams. You echo.
But is it echoing now?
I don't think it is.
We've got a super chat from Slobbo.
It's not.
No, it's fine.
It was them.
Slob in the hole. But my mic is muted. Rocco, this is what I hear in my dreams. You echo.
Oh, yeah.
So-
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't think it is.
Are we good? Is everyone good? Let us know if everything's good. Oh, no, no.
No.
It's that. That's weird.
Oh,
I've got
it's
to
a
work it
speaker.
out.
Yeah, I don't know.
As long as
I think we're good.
no, we're good. But I've had to turn down the speaker, so we won't be able to hear like videos.
Are we
or
good?
anything.
Is everyone good? Let us know. Yeah, I think we're good. That's it.
Oh.
If anyone's in the chat and we have, if we have any issues, please let us know.
I've never had that. I've got no idea.
Yeah, it's weird.
Anyway, welcome
Yeah.
everyone. Welcome to Unfiltered. That was unfiltered.
That was very unfiltered.
That was unfiltered.
They got set up videos and everything. They're
Yeah.
beautiful. Nice.
So how we going,
Cool, mate. What's happening?
Andy?
Back in the
glad,
studio.
glad you're bloody alive.
Oh,
Atush, welcome. And the big Bo check. How are you, mate?
Good man, how are you?
Good, mate. Good, good, good.
You ready?
Show. I'm ready. I'm always ready. I don't think I have a tab open.
No, it's good. Rocco said it's good. So
I think it sounds good now.
Because that can happen if you've got a tab open. You
Yeah.
can easily do it. But everything's closed at the bottom.
no, we're good.
No, you're right. You got out of everything. Yeah.
no,
We're good.
six.
What's going on?
Everyone-
What the fuck?
You know what?
This is a fucking
I need a
disaster.
drink.
This is a disaster.
You don't drink?
Oh, I'm driving. Nah.
Do you drink?
I'll have.
You don't have to.
No, I know I don't have to.
Fucking
wanna-
peer pressure
Oh,
already.
I
I'm
said,
not
do you
having
want to drink? Oh, you
I'm
can't.
not having any. No,
Oh, then you
not
can't.
tonight.
Jesus Christ. I'm the only.
All right, what's going on, boys?
Keep it
going on?
going. Keep
Good.
it going.
What's happening?
Great to see you.
Huh?
Great to see you.
You too, bro. Always a pleasure. What's happening?
Good. I just drove Bo here.
You drove Bo here.
3 hours. I went from my house to his house. I'm not gonna dox you. I should.
Yeah, don't.
But from my house to his house, it's an hour in the opposite direction from here,
Wow.
Nice.
right? And then from his house to here is 2 hours.
Nice.
That's such a lie.
Nah,
It's an hour and a half.
it's 2 hours. It was an hour. It's an hour 45 with tolls. I don't take tolls because I don't give money to the government.
That's fair.
So it's 2 hours.
Yeah.
I can't be.
It was a
Are
long
you
drive.
serious?
It was
It
a
was
long
an extra 15 minutes, but I'm not paying fucking $20, giving money to whoever's in charge. But I'm like bad anti-establishment. I hate the
Yeah,
establishment.
I know. That's
Like,
ridiculous, man. I'm not driving in traffic. I'll pay anything to fucking get out
100%.
of traffic, man.
yeah, but when this guy's talking in your ear for 2 hours, it goes by quick.
Mate.
I'm gonna be romantic and get him some Maccas later as well.
Fuck.
So
Like a date,
it's
proper
all right.
date.
It's all good.
What's your go-to at Macca's?
Huh?
What's your go-to at Macca's?
Well, I said to him before I try and keep
Want a
it
drink?
somewhat healthy
Coke?
and get like a
got
chicken
Coke.
wrap but no sauce.
Fuck yeah.
Why no sauce?
Thank you.
You want to
Keep it somewhat healthy. Get the grilled chicken.
Drink of an onion?
You got water?
Yeah.
Just stand.
Grilled chicken,
Thanks, mate.
salad
Yeah.
in there, but no sauce because it's just loaded with freaking sugars and everything else, right? So
Okay.
try and keep it as healthy as possible.
Yeah.
Having said that, I'll probably get a Big Mac.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. It's sweet.
It's nice, yeah?
It's beautiful.
I don't usually drink straight spirits. I'm a beer guy,
Yeah.
but that is actually really good.
Macca's is shit ass, bro.
Yeah,
It is terrible food.
I fucking
Fucking rubbish.
Fuck. Fuck. Macca's is fucking great.
For what?
Everything. Whatever you
No.
want.
Fuck.
Come on, bro. There's
Actually,
nothing
have you had the
nicer. Probably. I don't know. Come on, bro.
Big Arch?
Big Mac.
see, but the thing is, I don't eat Mac.
Fucking
I don't eat Mac.
You're gonna
tastes
tonight.
good.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, no way. Hungry Jack's is better.
Hungry Jack's is alright.
Hungry Jack's was hard.
better.
Yeah.
It's okay.
The burgers
agree.
are better at Hungry Jack's.
They're right.
Ad. Throw up an ad for Hungry Jack's.
Yeah, that's it. Nah, it's absolutely correct.
Macca's is great.
Nah, no way. You can't say that. There's nothing good about Macca's. Maybe the fillet of fish.
Nah.
What? You're off your head.
That's the worst burger.
That's
on the menu.
actually the worst burger.
Are you serious?
You think that's worse than a Big Mac? The Big Mac is na schifezza.
I don't know what that means.
It means absolute disgrace.
Nah,
I thought
bro.
it meant it wears a skivvy or something.
Schifezza
Come
is
on,
like
bro.
disgusting.
Come on, bro.
Fillet of
Big
fish is
Mac.
terrible.
Yeah, nah.
That's
Look at
horrible.
a fish, bro. That's not even fish.
Yeah, I know. That's not even meat.
It's alright. I'd rather not. I'd rather not meat than not fish.
I don't know about that, man. The pickles are the best part of that whole burger.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The pickles are nice.
I love pickles.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Straight out of a jar.
Yeah, I love pickles.
You're
Yeah,
pickles,
you
mate?
like
Yeah,
pickles?
100%.
You like pickles?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'll eat them out of a jar.
Yeah, nah, straight
No
up.
problem.
Just like that. My family looks at me weird. You know what's really good? You know sandwich stackers? Like the cucumbers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking those just...
He loves a cucumber, this guy.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah. You.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because I'm your ride home. I can just not take you home.
I have a feeling this,
I gotta be careful here.
this is going to be a very LGBTQ plus IAAA plus.
HDTV.
I've got something to show you. Maybe we can get straight into it.
Just Rocco's going to get it out. What are we doing?
Is this on
No,
OnlyFans
let's
as
do it.
well? Or?
Hang on now.
There's not enough room. We have to get out of the room if I'm going to do that.
Before we start though, wait, can I just pull something out and just... Not
Yeah.
my,
What's going on, mate?
it's in my
Pull
pocket.
that stuff
It's
out.
Pinocchio.
Hey, just before we start, I just want to put this on.
That's just in what lock.
Oh my god.
Can I show it to the camera? This is like a brand new t-shirt as well, look at that. Gotcha. Fuck, it's not going to focus, but... Some guy in the chat already started glazing my
KFC is the best. I love KFC.
God.
You know what I love about KFC? The wicked wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good.
You know, I love, like, sometimes at work, I don't like to get takeaway from work because it's just bad, you know, like if I've got to go every day because...
Of course.
But I love, there's a Kentucky down the road, I either get 6 or 10 wicked wings and a Pepsi. That's enough. You get the wicked wings, you wash it down with that acid, beautiful.
You know what drink I love at KFC? Mountain Dew. It's the only place I'll ever have it.
Mountain Dew's nice.
Can't do it too sweet.
Mine just ruined for me because of the fucking MLG shit.
The what?
There's fucking weird people that drink it. There's like a whole community called the MLG community.
Yeah.
And like you can't, because it's just associated with like...
Gaming.
yeah, but like the bad, like You know the memes where it's like League of Legends players and they're like shit in the buckets. They don't leave it. It's that. It's associated with that. I'm trying so hard not to say the C word on here, but I'm sure it'll come up.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll come
At some point.
Yeah, so no, KFC's, we do like the Wicked Wings. KFC's probably...
I can't believe you don't like a Big Mac.
Nah, it's shit, man.
It's not. Nah.
The only time I'll go to Macca's, right, is for two things. Sometimes I'll go there for the Sundays. Mm-hmm. Like I'll go at night. I'll go out and go and get a Sunday. You know, I love them. Or it has to be like nothing else is open. I've had a big night and I need something to eat. That's probably the only time. But if there's anything else around, I'll go straight to there.
Fucking love a Big Mac.
Big Macs are good.
Yeah, I love it.
Double.
Shit.
The thing I don't
sauce,
like,
man.
it's just too much. It's just there's too much happening with a double.
Yeah, because you got to fit in the 6 nuggets and the chips and and the extra cheeseburger. And...
Oh yeah.
See?
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
It's happening.
I don't eat Macca's. I fucking hate Macca's.
What do you eat?
But you're gonna.
If it's late, I'll have a kebab. I'll find a kebab shop that's
fair. That's fair.
If there's a kebab, I'll definitely have a kebab.
But if there's nothing else, then I'll have Macca's.
Yeah,
It's like a last
It has to
resort.
be the last resort for me, for Macca's. It's really...
It really does taste more and more like plastic these days.
It's
I'm telling you.
shit house.
It really does. But it's so hard to not go there.
Look, as I said,
Yeah,
after
I really don't
night,
need it.
It's 'cause it's
that often, to be
convenient.
honest. Yeah, that's the
after
thing.
a big
It's
night
convenient.
and you walk past the Macca's and you have one, don't get me wrong.
All of a sudden.
No,
Big Mac. see that.
When you're wrecked,
See?
you want that greasy kind of thing, but really it's una merda.
You know what the best
It's shit.
the best
It
time
is
to eat Macca's is when you're fucking miserable after you just lost at the casino and you walk into that fucking shitty car park.
Yeah. In the
And,
middle.
and you get to the food court and they got Macca's there. You just get a dirty Big Mac and you just wallow. You wallow.
I'm getting
in your
keen as now
fucking
for
misery.
later, yeah. I'm G'd up for
I
it.
might follow you.
You want to come for an hour away?
do a cheeky fucking. What are you getting out, Rocco?
Yeah. What's this surprise you got?
Nah, there's no surprise.
Oh.
I just thought, well,
You just thought you'd be
let's
cooking.
have a conversation about something.
Let's have a conversation.
Right, but I've already, I'm pretty sure they'll hear it, and we'll do the, I can't see shit here.
What do you need?
This one, I reckon.
Before proceeding with today's formalities, I wish to briefly draw attention to a national crisis affecting Aboriginal and Torres Strait Children and young people in
I didn't
youth
actually hear
detention. If you wish to discuss
But
this, catch up
I
with me
do know.
afterwards. Here's my business card.
That's all right.
I just went to go, I'll show Andy. Do you want to listen to it?
No, that's all right.
we can mute.
I kind of know like what she said.
Oh, yeah, we
Like,
could have just heard it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we saw that. It was for, first of all, well done to the girls for losing in the preliminary. Good job.
It's the Carlton spirit. We always lose in a
It's a
prelim.
good job. I'm just saying they made preliminary, man. They haven't been able to make...
But he goes, well done for losing.
Yeah, yeah.
No, well, I didn't mean it like that.
Hey man, I've loved what the girls have done.
They've
this year.
done well.
They've done well.
Yeah, man.
They've done well.
They've done well.
Simple as
They've
that.
done well.
Yeah.
It's a big turnaround from where
Massive.
they've been in the last few years. But at the start, they did the welcome to country, which I reckon if we do a referendum right now, 99% will say we don't want this ever again, right? But they keep insisting to do it. That's fair enough. Let's do it. Then this Aboriginal leader...
I thought you were going to say Arab.
Yeah.
What the fuck did we do?
It's always our fault. It's always our fault.
Fuck.
That Aboriginal leader thought
Bloody
she's
hell.
going to use the stage for her own political...
That was welcome to Parliament. That's what that
And
was.
she went off for a full
telling you.
speech, and then she even said at the end, right? She goes, yeah, and if you want to talk to me, yeah, I've got my business card at the end. And I'm thinking, what is going on? There's a couple of issues here. I don't care if people go at me at this. I don't give a shit. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't really care. It's like me now. Like this is my house. Every time my girlfriend walks around, I go, "You got to welcome me. This is my fucking kitchen." You know, like what's going on here every single day, right? But do whatever you want to do. I don't give a shit. I don't listen to it when it's on there. I don't take notice of it. I don't care. It's actually lost the whole thing about it now, right? I don't want to hear nothing at the footy. I don't want to hear about cancer. I don't want to hear about the kids. I really don't care. I really don't. I go there to watch the footy, right? That's it. I'm sick of people using this forum as their political views, even in the cheer squad and that. They do it, they put up their flags and that. I'm sick of it. That's not what we're here for.
It's for their
But
agenda.
I go there for 2 hours to forget about that. But fine, you go and do that. And then she went ahead and went for a full political rant, right? There are 2 things about that. First of all, keep it to yourself, right? This isn't the place for it. Second of all, the AFL, right, should step in this and go, right,
They'll never do it.
Nah, but
Well,
because it's
this
above
is what
them.
they want.
they're a
It's
bunch of
above them.
woke pricks then, you know
Correct.
what? Because this is a disgrace. For the point is that you're forcing this now down our throat,
Yeah.
and you should have stood up. You should stand. You should, stand up and say, "This isn't for that. We've got you here. Do your welcome, and then walk off." Right? If we want to do this political stance and that, let's get together and we'll work something out. But this isn't the place for it. Right?
But
What's
this
next?
this for them is the ultimate platform for that.
I
That's the
understand.
thing. And you know who would be most proud about this? Carlton Footy Club. They'd love stuff
they
like
would
that.
love this.
Okay? At the risk of going down, I don't want to go down Carlton talk, right? But the AFL have pushed this platform, pushed their own platform to be in a position to be able to do this for years. And now they're getting that chance. Now, at the same time, I don't even know if, they haven't come out and said, sorry, that was a little bit inappropriate, or whatever.
no.
They just let her do her own thing. Now, at the end of the day, we are so used to this welcome to country thing now and all the rest of it, which is fine. But I said to Tush in the car on the way here, there is a time, and like you just said it too, there is a time and a place to push political agendas and speak about issues within our country or their community. And it's not before a footy game. I was gonna yeah, I didn't want to swear.
They're from footy game.
Yeah, I'm trying to minimise it. Yeah,
They're doing good.
Because we're PG here to jump upon.
of course we are.
yeah.
I know it's unfiltered, but I also don't want to get demonetised. So,
We've said worse. You know.
of course, but it is, regardless, everyone can kind of do what you've done and turn a blind eye to it and just forget it until the game starts and all the rest of it. But when you start going off like that, that is completely the wrong time to be able to do that.
100%.
Go on.
Slobbo. Slob in the hob. 99.
Again.
Uncle Colin making 5K a welcome to country.
Fuck.
We spoke
talked
about
about it.
this.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Where's
the
that money
exact
go?
amount, but to their pocket. Where's it going to go?
But here's the
But
thing.
if
Does he go and
give it back to the
give
yeah.
that back to his own community, or is he doing one of these and I'm going to
know
buy
what?
FIFA today?
It's a bit like the
Like-
Salvation Army and all that, right? All of them are great charities. Not all of it goes to charities. A lot of those
100%.
charities, maybe 10 or 20% actually goes to charity, and the rest go to administration costs, people. I'm not sure about.
Bag is unfiltered. Get around the lads. Generally would rather round one over again than hear this shit.
Yeah. I'm
He's talking about
over
you
it.
talk, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, he doesn't want to fucking hear you speak anymore.
I'm over it, man. It's absolutely.
This guy reckons he can
Careful.
stop me breathing
Hey,
apparently on the lead up to this.
I'm not a fan of using sports as a political platform. I just think there are political platforms for it.
Correct.
Exactly.
So it kind of.
Well, how many of our rounds now? I asked this question last night, and I don't know if anyone has the answer. If someone has the answer, I'd love to know, or someone go and check it.
Just our rounds or
No.
the AFL?
The AFL from start of the season. How
Every
many
round.
of the rounds are themed? That includes gather round. That includes Sir Doug Nicholls round. All 6 or 7
I
of them
reckon
that they have.
it's easier
Right.
to ask which rounds aren't themed.
Well, either way, I'd like to know one or the other. How many are not, or how many are? Why do we need a new theme every single week? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
It's for money.
Of course it is.
Enzo Valentino, thank you very much, sir. I just want to know if Bo has any business cards.
I do.
You do.
I do.
There's a comment above it from Uncle Akka. AFLW losing 50 million a season.
Yeah.
What's the point?
That,
Now, I'm a fan of AFLW. So I think the point of that is to create opportunity and let girls have a pathway into having a career in the business,
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
So I think, look, it'll probably always lose money because there just isn't enough
People.
there aren't enough eyes on it. But I don't think getting rid of it is the right answer. I think giving women and young girls an opportunity to have that pathway into the football league, you know, is fantastic.
Correct,
bro. One of I don't want to say her name, but one of the inaugural women in the AFLW was one of my really good friends growing up, and by the time she got drafted, she'd have been like 30. You know what I mean? When we were 15, 16, she was better than any bloke I knew. She taught me how to kick left foot, mate. I played for Vic Metro. I played for Calder Cannon. She taught me how to kick left foot, and I will swear, black and blue, she was better than every male footballer that I played with and against at that time. So if she had a pathway at that time, she could have. I mean, her life would have been totally different. You know what I mean? So I think it's a good thing that women have this opportunity. Yes, it's losing a lot of money, and I'm sure the AFL is not too fussed about 50 million, to be honest. Like, I know 50 million to us is a lot of money, but they've got good accountants.
The AFL is it's $1 billion company.
That's what I mean.
That's excluding the teams as well. The teams are also worth $1 billion.
At the end of the day, that's the crucial thing right there. The AFL operates as a business.
Yeah.
I don't know any business.
Isn't it supposed to be a non-for-profit as well?
The AFL?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think not the AFL.
Not the AFL. Maybe some clubs, but
the way I look at it is this: there are so many people that have an issue with the AFLW, whether it's their hatred of women or whatever it is, or because it's losing money, they hate it and it shouldn't be on TV and all the rest of it. I couldn't care, right? I still watch it, okay? I'm not siding with one side over the other, but if you're going to look at it from a losing money perspective, that's basically saying that any business in the world that starts up, if they're losing money on a certain venture, to just can it. Not everyone does that. Some people decide, okay, we're going to push it further and invest more time into it, invest more money into it, invest better ideas into it, invest better marketing into it, and then eventually we're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't see why it shouldn't be the same for them. And above all else, it's giving young girls, and you have to think of it this way, if you've got a daughter who wants to play AFL right now, who are you to deny her that right at the same time? Yeah. Give the kids of both genders, right? Notice what I did there? Yeah. Give the kids of both genders, right, a chance to play the game. Why should they not be able to play the game at the highest level, despite, forget about what the standard is at and all the rest of it, just give them a chance to get up there and that's it. It'll get better in the future.
You said something nice. Slobbo again.
The slob man.
Dictator Dan and Jacinta Woke Allen have ruined this state. Agreed.
Well, yeah, that's another point.
I just want to say the AFL is considered a non-for-profit.
Oh, there you go.
So there you go.
Well,
yeah.
So
I had a feeling. I remember reading that somewhere.
That's interesting.
You said something very, very important, and something that we haven't actually spoken about on this show, and I feel like we need to touch on it. You said that people will hate the league for whatever reason, right? And you said whether they just hate women. And I feel like there are so many fucking men
100%.
who just hate women.
But they can't give you a reason why.
No, but you know what?
It's because they don't get pussy, bro.
It's because of red pill culture.
It's because they never got pussy, cuz.
But
Let's be real, bro.
But he's not wrong.
Let's be real. When you're young, right? When you're young,
yeah,
right? And if you're not around girls and girls are ignoring you your whole life, you're going to have a resentment for them, right?
Yeah.
It's true.
You're going to have a resentment. So, like, everybody, like, bro, I don't know anybody who does well with women, who has girlfriends, just friends. I'm not even talking about, women that they actually have relations with. I mean, just actual friendships with them.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody who's got actual genuine friendships with women who hate women. It's always these little losers, bro, who never got it when they were younger.
Correct.
Or like, they're just miserable.
Or they haven't showered in 10 years and they live in a basement.
Bro.
That's
like,
it.
I find it so weird.
But it's the internet, though. It's incel culture.
Yeah,
there's a big
and it
thing.
exists. I watched a documentary on that the other day.
And you know what it is?
Exactly what you're describing, Andy. It exists as a culture.
It's a culture. It's tied into red pill. You know what the red pill community is?
Matrix.
No, not like so people now I'll use an example. So like Andrew Tate, he's red pill. The content he makes is red pill.
Yes.
Now there's some stuff he says which I agree.
He's a bit of a donkey.
Exactly, right? But there's a bunch of people that take that what he says when he says like, fucking women don't do shit.
Yes.
They're good for the kitchen.
Yeah. And they go and spurt that shit out.
Exactly, but they take it to heart.
Yeah.
And then that builds a little fucking sub community of little people, little fucking men, right?
Yeah.
That hate women.
Yeah.
And then obviously they didn't get laid either, like Andy said.
But
Do you
don't
think
they-
that Andrew Tate believes what he says, or do you think he
Yes.
just has a niche and markets himself to that niche?
I think he believes what he says, but he's played on
Played
that
on-
Correct.
now and
Yeah.
made it
Yeah.
made it into a career.
But if you-
Yeah.
hyperbole,
You go.
he uses hyperboles.
Yes.
I think he believes what he says, but he plays a character of himself.
Yeah, now
like
it's
it's
the
more
character.
extravagant.
Now
Because
it's
he
a
realised
character.
there was a market for that.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm telling to draw it back to the people that hate women that are against the AFLW. And you see the comments all the time. I saw one yesterday where it says women should not even be playing this sport. How can this be allowed on TV?
What?
And I asked one question. And it happens every fucking time, right? You ask someone a question to elaborate on their surface level comment, and they have nothing. So all I said to this guy, I go, why should women not play the game, and why shouldn't it be on TV? I go, I'll wait, just give me one reason. Donuts for hours. Now I haven't checked my notifications, but I'm gonna guess that he has. And they can never answer you because I don't understand what is the difference between the both. What is hurting you so much, right? That you have an issue with, and what they'll do is they'll start off with the standard of the game. They'll go, when Hawthorn didn't kick a goal the other day, remember? They'll take that and they'll rocket it to the moon. Yeah? They go, no goals in the game. How is this on TV? This is bloody disgraceful. Why are we funding this and all the rest of it? Okay, but then North will go and kick 12 in a game, and you won't hear shit.
Yeah.
Right? They won't go, oh my god, that's a raise in standard. That's an increase in standard. North are paving the way for other teams now and showing them how it should be done. You'll never hear them say that. So it's a pure hatred of women, right? Now, for me, I don't know why the hell you just hate on an entire gender of people, right? But then you click their profile pictures and we get exactly who you described before.
Yeah.
They look like they haven't showered in... You know Asmongold?
Yeah.
They look like sleepy Asmongold, right? And you're going to have to look that up. Do you know him?
You know Asmongold is?
Oh, but I gotta-
For anyone that knows Asmongold, right? They look like him. Now, he's actually quite an intelligent person. I don't agree with all of him or everything he says, but he's quite intelligent. But they look like him. Never got out of the basement. They've been ordering Uber Eats for fucking 10 weeks straight.
Same.
Right? They haven't... Okay, they don't look like Andy, all right? He's a good-looking bloke. Don't get too close. And then you've got just... You know, we call them basement dwellers, right?
Yeah.
They are exactly that. They're socially awkward. They have no idea how to speak to women, like you're saying. They've never seen a woman in about 4 or 5 years of their life, and it's probably their mother anyway, right? So then it becomes that incel thing, which is a hatred of women. And I'm telling you, that incel thing, they get violent thoughts,
So
man.
incel is it's involuntary celibacy, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's what it means, but yeah.
I'm telling you, I'll
but that's
I'll send
like
you
the-
something, Andy. You can watch it in your own time. I watched it last night, and I'll send it to you as well if you want to see it. This guy was speaking about. He's now got out of that. He realized how stupid it was. He's trying to train his mind to be better and more accepting of everybody. Right? This guy said his hatred of women and openly admitted was because he couldn't attract females.
100%.
Right? He admits to that. Openly admitted to thoughts of grapes, right? We'll call it that,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Openly admitted to thoughts of that, violent thoughts towards beating people up and all the rest of it. And you're sitting there and you're thinking, geez, dude, all of that. And normal people who just can't get a woman or, haven't clicked with someone or whatever, just kind of get on with their life. These guys go to that.
Yeah.
And these are the same people, right? In my opinion, that are making comments like that. Because what can you possibly have an issue
it's
with?
either that or like old men.
Other than the old men as well.
Old white or old men.
Yeah. Now that's taking traditional values way too far.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
I think they're just ignorant. I think a lot of old people.
You know what I
are
mean?
just ignorant.
Come on
Not
now.
you. You're
Bro, honestly, like, so my
Not you, mate. All right.
my experience, right?
one of
So
the good ones.
when I was younger, right? Like, the language I used describing women, right, was not good. Like, I used to say, bro, like, let's get some bitches, let's do this, let's do that. And it was just so normal, right? It was normalized to use degrading language towards women. Now, it wasn't until my sisters got a bit older where I was like, fuck, imagine someone called my sister a bitch, bro. Like, I'll fucking, like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like, and then I had to be like, again, that was another like little wake up call for me. Like, if I don't want someone calling my sister that, it's just so basic. It's like if you don't want someone doing it to you, don't do it to
It's
them.
the golden rule. You want to treat others how you want to be.
Exactly right.
100%.
Exactly right. And like, so like, I know guys who are my age who still talk about women like that, and I just like I look at them like I know someone who only like whenever he talks about women uses the word females, and I find that so weird. Like these females over there, or fuck these females. I'm like, I mean, sure, it's an okay word, but I don't know if it's just me, but I find
I don't see
it
anything
weird.
bad in that.
See,
it's just a bit weird.
I think it's context, bro, because like
That's different. Yeah, of course.
it's like so if you're talking to a girl, right, and she goes, "Oh, these males."
That's
then
weird.
It's weird, bro.
Okay, it's weird.
It's like you're generalizing.
I get it.
And nothing good is going to come from calling someone like look at those males over there.
What
Well,
about
it's the same thing about
in the old
racism.
days? You go, oh, those birds over there. In the old days,
I
like
don't
in
think.
70 or something.
So I don't think birds is a bad thing.
But change the
I
word.
used to call them birds.
I don't think.
that was
I don't know.
Sheila's or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think that's a derogatory word.
No, it's not. It's not.
But I think it's just another way to say chicks, like those chicks over there or whatever,
Same,
right?
same.
I don't think that's derogatory.
No.
But if you're saying, oh, look at those females over there,
it's weird. I get it.
it's weird, bro.
It
It's
is
just weird language
it's
to
real
use.
proper English.
You know, like I find that there's a bit of a derogatory kind of assertion when you say it.
Yeah.
You know, like I just.
I don't know. I think
context.
you said context. Yeah,
Context is everything,
That's
right?
it. Yeah, 100%.
So like, yeah, I just think.
And it really is.
These
too.
guys who sit there and if you're hating on AFLW in 2025, bro, shut the fuck up. Just like you are, like these girls are doing something that only you could fucking dream of doing. Like what they're accomplishing and trying to accomplish right now is massive compared to what 90% of the rest of the population is doing.
Yeah.
Well, that's what, it's always
But it
the most,
doesn't affect
it's
them.
always the most average people that hate on that shit.
Always,
just
correct.
the most like bang average.
Yeah,
just
bro.
like I'm trying not to say.
doesn't
If you don't like it, like I don't watch it.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that's fine.
and it's fine. You don't have to.
but I don't watch anything but AFL. I don't
But
even
are
watch
you?
the VFL.
But are you on Facebook?
Correct.
Yeah.
Sitting there fucking.
exactly. Yeah.
Correct.
Fuck this sport. Why are they allowed to play?
Correct.
Should be in the kitchen. That's a funny looking kitchen. Like, you know what I mean? Like
You're
shit
gonna
like
clip
that.
that.
And they'll clip it without context, and we're fucked.
Exactly.
That's it. But he's right. Andy, you're 100% spot on. He doesn't go out of his way to shit on it.
Bro, you trying to break
You know?
it?
Nick Capsalis. Misogynists are weak. A real man empowers women. Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Look, at the end of the day, this
Spot on.
empowering and all that, look, men and women, they're all equal. Like, we both need each other. There's nothing better. Like we were saying about men, there's women that are just as bad. We don't need men.
Yeah, of
you know,
course.
that they're just as bad too.
course.
There are sort
Of course.
Well,
you think-
both extremes are terrible.
Of course,
extremes
both
of everything are
extreme are
terrible.
and they're always going to. But as far as like the AFLW, like it might be losing money, but the thing is that think about it as a business, right?
Yep.
If you, which it is, AFL is a business, right? Overall, they're making money.
A non-for-profit business.
Yeah, not for profit. We just found out. Overall, they're making money. So if this part of it is losing money, it doesn't matter because in big businesses that happens.
Of course.
They'll start something to like, and sometimes losing money really means nothing to
Correct.
them. you know?
That's exactly right.
If it's only 50 million, it's 5% of their fucking.
Whatever, you know,
nothing.
it is exactly right. And the overall, but what the AFLW is doing is growing the AFL.
Yep.
100%.
Of course.
So it's part of it. Even though it's losing money, it's actually probably a profitable thing.
Well, you got to look. Are they making more money? Are they recouping some of that money during the men's season? Because more women are coming to games.
Yeah.
More women are signing up as
And
members.
this is the whole thing.
So it's like, yeah, all right, it's losing 50 million, but where are they recouping?
Yeah.
There are spots where they're 100% recouping.
And
Do you know? Sorry to cut
no.
off. Do you know what? I don't know. Well, I have a really bad habit of. I don't think it's a bad habit. I like to do it because I like to get as deep into a conversation as possible. Right? These people that have an issue with AFLW and why is it on the TV? And we're talking about these types of people that we were saying before, right? Do they go up to their mates' daughters? Or go up to their mates and say, why does your daughter play footy on a weekend? Get her out of there. She shouldn't be playing.
They
No,
wouldn't.
they would never do it.
They would
right?
actually do the opposite.
They would
if
do the
approach
opposite.
it.
They'd go and freaking go to the game and be there for that kid, right?
Because they are.
So
the
what's
pussy-
the issue, really?
They are the pussies they couldn't get.
What's the underlying issue then? It's just pure hatred, is it not?
About the pussy, mate.
You know what I mean?
All about the pussy. No,
So
listen,
there you go.
there is a-
I don't know. I think it's
nothing
all
wrong with the
bullshit,
AFLW
you know?
women, and they're actually.
Well, they're actually
What's it been
sick.
going in 10 years now?
Yeah, since 2017.
Yeah.
And it's actually, it has got better. What did
course
you
it has.
expect, man? They're starting from ground zero.
Exactly.
Now they've got 10 years of where they're training with the men. They're starting to get the better coaches.
True.
Yeah.
Mate, you watch in like 15, 20 years' time, it's going to be they're going to be at a good quality. Are they ever going to be at the level of men? No. Women will never be in sport.
No sport is though. Not
No,
the
they will never be
WNBA
at that
isn't.
level of men. Never. We're stronger, we're quicker, muscle,
of
the
course.
muscle reaction, all that. That's how we are
Correct.
built.
Correct.
That's at the point. But they are getting better. And for what, like from where they started 10 years ago, it's actually
It's improved.
maybe 100% better.
100% it's improved.
100% better.
I've got to disagree with you on the no sport though, table tennis.
Yeah, there's. What do you mean?
Men and women can play against each other in table
No,
tennis.
men
and be
will
quite,
always be better.
No. Table tennis is pure. Well, it's like
you got some
it's
really
like
good
gymnastics.
Swedish table
Yeah,
tennis
you've
players
got some really
from the
good
men.
tennis
From the
players.
women.
You've got some,
Yeah.
but the end of
Not
the day-
tennis, table tennis.
Yeah, table tennis.
Yeah. It's a lot more even.
No, well, it might be more even, but
Yeah.
you're still going to get a
Well,
dominance.
chess
of men.
isn't.
I understand. But I'm just saying, like, it's a lot more closer in
It
some
probably
sports.
will be. Yeah, it probably will be. Maybe golf too is one where.
Golf's another one.
But they
There's
just
no real
hit. They
advantage.
hit longer, but like there's a little bit
True.
closer there.
True.
But at the end of the day, it's just because even like
Yeah, you're right.
like men's
Yeah.
muscles, right? We got that muscle twitch, right?
A
So-
This one?
fast muscle.
we got a little bit far. Yeah,
Fast twitch,
sometimes I get some real muscle twitch, but like sometimes that twitch is
It's
just.
quick. It's quick twitch. Yeah.
Don't clip that.
Well, we needed that because when we were
it.
cavemen, we were running for fucking lions. We needed to be bloody quicker, So it's not that.
You're spot on. Yeah.
So it's just that little bit better,
It's true. I get it.
As far as anything that's physical, like strength and that,
Correct.
men are gonna be better at it because they're bigger and stronger. When you get to the mental part of it, you mentioned chess or.
Oh, that's different again. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then of
that's a whole
course
different thing,
everyone's equal, But as far as
Speaking of equal, I don't know if you guys saw, but the world's strongest woman competition just happened, and I'm sure you can guess who won.
A tranny. You're kidding.
A transgender woman. Yeah.
Sick.
this has got to stop.
It's got to stop.
It's got to stop.
I've got a way to stop it.
How?
I've got a way to stop it, right? They say that they want that to be allowed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to allow it in all sports. Allow men to do the same thing as well. So tomorrow, you, me, we're all going to go identify as females. We're going to become cage fighters, right? But we have to start at the bottom, right?
We'll still lose.
No. We have to start at the bottom. We have to start at the bottom. So we're not going to be straight into the UFC. We have to work our way up.
the
You think we're not
regions.
going to beat the shit out of some women along the
Yeah,
way?
of course.
Legally.
Hey,
Don't clip,
someone's gonna
right?
clip this, bro.
Right? But do you see my point? You should allow both the exact same way.
You
and
know-
for every single sport.
That's got to stop.
Because there's no line at the moment. We can tomorrow you can go and identify as a woman, then start
Well, there's
athletics.
one way to fix it easily.
Just use common sense, bro.
No, there's one way to really fix it.
Go.
What?
It's easy. No
Give
men
them-
and women, just sport.
Yeah.
That's what they're
Or-
saying.
That's what I'm saying. Just allow it all intertwined.
Yeah, that's it, just one
That's
sport.
right.
I think just
Footy,
give them
anyone
their
can
own.
play.
Yeah.
Give them their own.
And see how that goes down.
Give them their own. Mate. They
give them
shouldn't be
their-
That's
allowed,
another
mate.
way,
I don't
I think
care.
eventually there will be their own. Like there'll be enough. There'll be enough competitors to have their own lane.
Just don't go. And you know what pisses me off? It's always the men that are fighting for the women. If you think about it, it's always us saying, "Oh, this is not allowed. Don't let them into women's toilets." You know what I mean? And we're always saying, and it's the women. Not
We're
all of
again-
them.
Not all
but
of
it's
them.
the
It's-
feminists
it's a
and
loud
that
minority.
who stand up.
Them.
No, shut up.
Well, J.K. Rowling stood up for that very point, and,
Yep.
and she's been banished.
Man.
No, 100%. That's exactly what happened.
There was
Disgrace.
a guy that went on Joe Rogan. I forgot his name, but they were talking. So there was this female. It was a male. He's a transgender male boxer. He fought
really?
a
I
female.
haven't seen that one.
This was a while ago.
Yeah.
Is this the one that broke the other one's jaw or whatever?
Fucking beat the fuck out of
Yeah,
her.
I saw it, yeah.
And she was like a world champion boxer, and this
Yeah.
other guy or girl,
Yeah.
he's a fucking guy, right? He was like some no-name, unranked opponent. And he beat the fuck out of it. And there's a guy that came on Joe Rogan, he's like, no, that's all right. Because you know why? Men created sports, so we created it for ourselves. So we're designed to win them. So he's like, we should just tweak all the rules of all the sports to make it all gender inclusive.
Well, it wasn't the only thing that happened during the week either. We had the Vogue and Glamour magazines, whatever came out, for Women of the Year, because now's the time for that. Both covers, transgender.
Were they?
Yep.
Well, Bruce
Not
Jenner-
one woman on there.
Didn't Bruce Jenner won it?
Yeah, he won like
Yeah.
time.
So now we're doing it again.
If
He was a
I'm-
woman for like
if I'm
6
a
months, bro.
woman-
He was a woman for like 6
How
Oh,
months.
that's right. Straight away.
How pissed off am I? I've been a woman all my life, right? I've done everything, and then you come along because you're transitioned and now you're so strong, and you take away Woman of the Year, like,
Yeah.
mate,
It doesn't make sense. To me, it's just, I don't understand. Like, I've asked the question so many times. What am I not getting that you can explain to me how this makes sense for specifically the Woman of the Year thing, or best woman sports person or whatever it is, and a man wins it.
Yeah.
But how does that make sense?
well, you're taking away all their records, everything now, aren't you?
That's right.
My fucking camera notification from the shop just came up. Like, it usually tells me when someone's in there. It fuck came up. I was ready to go. The battery's low. One of the cameras. Fuck. Fuck.
No, but going back to that guy on Joe Rogan pushed back. He was like, what do you mean? The guy didn't know what to say.
Of course.
He didn't
They never do.
He's like, oh, I'm not an expert on this, so I'll ask my trans friends. What the fuck does
No,
that
it's
mean?
surface level information, and when you
Yeah.
push them, remember we spoke
Yeah,
about this.
yeah.
You push someone past their surface level information and comments, and they have no other deeper thoughts about it or any type of justification at all. It's just spurt,
It's just virtue
and
signaling.
walk away.
It's virtue signaling and white knight.
Oh, correct.
That's what
That's
everyone
right.
does.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Pick a struggle, bro.
They're trans women.
Yeah.
That's what you are. You're not a woman.
But they get locked up with the women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
bad.
another thing. That's very bad.
Well, I'm going to give
Bro,
you.
if I have a fucking daughter
I was gonna
and I'm
say.
taking her to the bathroom, bro, and I'm
hell,
waiting
dude.
for her in the bathroom,
Fucking
and
hell.
some fucking bloke that's dressed up as a woman walks in, bro, I'm reckoning.
100%.
I am absolutely You're not fucking going in there with my daughter, dog.
But it's happening.
No
Andy.
fucking
100%.
chance.
You know what's happening? I see those stories coming out of America all the time, especially in schools.
Yeah, fuck that.
Well, that's even worse.
In my school, so I'm going to fucking dox me. I went to Narrowland South P12 College, right?
Shout out.
No, shut up. Fuck that place. But they had, while I was leaving, because I left school a little early, while I was on the way out, they started doing non-gender bathrooms. So, bathroom for both people.
I can go one step better. You know this.
Oh, yeah.
New Zealand.
What do you mean? Go.
New Zealand. I've got the clip. I'll show it to you on the way
Yeah.
back, right? A girl gets on this vox pop in the middle of the street explaining that their class, the teacher had to put in a kitty litter for one of the kids because they identified as a cat.
So I've heard that before.
And
I don't know
allowed her to piss and do whatever else in this kitty litter in class because she thought she's a cat.
the parents should be beaten up for that. I would beat up the parents for that because
know what I
if
mean?
my kid come up to me and go, "Oh, Dad, I'm a dinosaur." I go, "All right, that's
Puts it at you,
You're a dinosaur." And then when he wakes up in the morning, he goes, "Oh, I'm a dinosaur. I'm going to school." I'm beating him all the way to school, man. Like, there's no dinosaur for you, man. Like, what is wrong with you? If you allow him,
Could you imagine if he did that, Rocco?
Nah.
Like Dylan, when he was younger, said, "Oh, I'm Spider-Man today," and you go, "Yeah, all right, go building to building." Off you go.
Okay, jump off the building.
And then they believe it.
I'll tell you one thing, right? So in
Come on.
Thailand, right? They've had lady boys forever, right?
Yeah.
Lady boys forever, right? The difference is there, and we call that a third world country. I'm telling you, sometimes I look here and we're a third world country to the way they think over there. And their internet, first of all, right, is way superior to ours for a third world country. But anyway,
Yeah.
if you go up to a lady boy, right, and you say how much? No, if you go up to a lady boy, right, and you say, "What are you?" They say, "I'm a lady boy." They don't say I'm a woman.
Yeah,
They know.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the lines are there, man. There's a woman, there's a man, and you're a lady boy, right? And there's also the other opposite where girls turn into boys and they call them something else. But anyway, they identify as lady boys. And if you go, "Are you a lady? Are you a woman?" They go, "No, I'm a lady boy.
Yeah.
I'm a man.
Yeah, they acknowledge it.
That's the thing. They acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Where here it's completely different now. It's like, no, I'm a woman. I can get pregnant.
But
Yeah, that's right.
The worst thing I've ever seen, the worst thing I've ever seen, was a guy who wanted to change genders. So he wanted to have full operations, wanted all the parts, so he could get pregnant, just so he could have an abortion.
Oh,
I think I've heard of that.
Yeah.
where was this?
Where else?
America.
Yeah, but there's no way that could happen.
But that's
The thought of it.
that's what he wanted. Like that's what he was trying to accomplish.
Nice.
What does that do for them, bro?
Well, you think that like and I don't even give a fuck, bro.
That's
But it's 50 years ago it was called gender dysphoria. It was
Correct.
a mental illness.
Correct. And they were treated for it.
They have significantly higher suicide rates, right? They kill themselves way earlier than most people after sex change operations, right? Most people back then they got like therapy for it. Therapy in the fucking 1950s, what they hit you over the head with a bat.
Yeah, that's right.
So
Yeah.
like instead of helping them, and some of them don't want to be helped. You know what? I don't even care the people that want to be transgender. If you want to have a sex change surgery, go for it. I disagree with the people that are like, oh, if you're under 18, you should be allowed to. I don't think you should be allowed to do anything when you're under 18. Bro, fucking
Castrating kids, bro.
straight up.
But you can't use.
What are they doing?
You can't use Facebook at 16, but you can.
Yeah,
go
You can
yeah,
do
but
that.
you can be a woman.
And they'll push it to the government.
Yeah.
Work that out. Where's the sense in that? And you wonder why people don't want to vote them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Would it be any different if there was another government?
No, probably not.
Probably not.
But I'm just saying, like, yeah, but the logic is there for everyone to see, yet people just see straight through it because whatever reason they want, virtue signaling to fit in, whatever it is.
For the government,
It's
it's just,
ridiculous.
it's just buying votes.
Huh?
It's just buying
And buying votes, of course
That's
it is.
But you pick a
you're
fucking struggle.
You're buying votes from the minority.
Yeah, but
But if you get enough of the minorities,
I understand
and that's
that.
what's happened.
That's it.
But the
Yeah.
minority, it's enough now. Majority should be standing up.
But they don't. They
But
conform.
we've already,
but they're
already
not.
been through this. Nobody's standing up, Rocco.
Conform.
Nobody's coming to save you.
We're trying.
You just
But do you know
focus
what?
on your own household,
And that's what
and,
happened at the end
and
of
that's
the
what
right.
you have to do.
Because you know what? It's easier for some of these people, or we'll say the majority of people, to see what's going on and go, oh, it doesn't really affect me. It doesn't matter. Just let them have another 4 years.
yeah.
And that's it. And then they get on with their life. Because them going to Coles and doing their 9 till 5 and then coming home and spending time with their family and going to the pub on the weekend, they don't care about anything else that happens in the world. So that's it. They don't care. They'll just vote whatever. You know?
Most
So
people-
then we're in the never-ending cycle of
I've
it.
said this before, and I do a bit of history stuff, so I've always been interested in history. And what I found was a lot of these, a lot of these society like Romans and the Egyptians and that, near the end of their time, was where the gender started to get confused.
Yep.
And the whole thing that fell apart because there was that confusion with gender, and it's happened in history over and over and over again, you
Yep.
know. And if you think about it, we're probably at that stage now, where the confusion.
So which empire falls?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it the West in general?
Well, I think I think it's the West who.
We're the ones, yeah.
Yeah, they're the ones who are really into this, so they're the ones who
True.
are going to fall, you know what I mean? So, because at the end of the day, there should be defined roles in everything. Like, it's simple. Like, it works in the animal world.
Yep.
Like, lions are lions.
Well, you see...
They've survived all this time. Crocodiles have survived all this time, right? Since fucking... Right? They've survived. You know why? Because there's the male and there's the female, and they all know their roles, and it all works. The lion,
Yes.
the male lion. The male lion doesn't hunt. The male lion sits there, does nothing. When the female lion catches her, who eats first? The male. They wait. But guess what? They've been going for thousands of years, mate. No one touches them. They're the king of the jungle. But guess what? If someone tries to attack the pride, guess what the male lion does? He cleans everyone up. That's his job.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their job. You know what I mean? That's how you survive,
But their
but-
mindset is that their mindset is the progressive world now is that we're changing the norm.
Yeah, well, you're getting
Yeah.
rid of gender roles.
How can
correct.
you change a norm if it's been going like this forever?
But they want
You know what? You know what it
they
is?
want to
If-
change
if
it.
it's not
It
broken,
sucks.
why would you fix it?
But they want to. Correct.
This
Like-
is the thing. You said the word progressive, and I'm pretty sure we've mentioned it on this show, how they've weaponized the word progressive and weaponized the word conservative.
Oh,
Yeah, so they both have like these
Spot on.
connotations and all that. Like progressive isn't necessarily a good thing.
But it can be.
It's
correct.
supposed to be a good
It can
thing.
be good things because you want to see progress.
Of
with
course.
Well, the word
certain
is-
That's what I mean.
technology
It's
and
supposed
this
to be
and
a
that.
good thing.
That's right. We're meant to progress.
But they've attached it to everybody.
Correct.
And,
Correct.
and you know, unless you have conservative values, and now conservatism has this dark cloud over
Correct.
it. Because
That's right.
if you're the tiniest bit conservative, well,
Yeah.
you're a Trumper.
Oh, straight away.
You know,
Even if you're an Australian.
you're extreme right wing. You know, like God forbid you have conservative values. Like you're not allowed.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just so weird. We live in such a weird time. It's so weird.
It is strange. I said the same thing to him on the way here. I'm like, none of this makes sense.
Yeah.
But what did I say? I said, how as a society did we get to this? I should be saying, how as a world did we nearly get to
This
this?
is what's happened, man.
Yeah.
We started here,
Yeah.
and it's gone to here. Just gone way too far.
Yeah.
It'll eventually come back. It will.
It'll
eventually come
even
back.
out, yeah.
What
Because
goes
the-
up must come down.
Well, if you think about it, look at again. I
Right.
said that societies, you know, they've fallen because of this. But what also have they done? They've recovered over and over again. You know, so every time there was a fall, they recovered again because we're human, we're men, we
Yeah, of
do
course.
that, and we will do that. The problem is, I think we're right at this point over here, where we're right. I reckon it's. I feel like it's starting to come back a little bit.
It will eventually come back, but it's going to take. I think it's going to take a lot more time than people think.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be our lifetime.
Because
I don't
don't
think
forget,
our lifetime
and
either.
probably not mine, and maybe yours. Right?
Well, no,
that's how I look at it. Because look how far deep they are
Yeah.
into this right now, and how many countries are converting to this way of thinking. On the flip side, there's not a lot that are, I guess, against it. But you have places like Poland who are completely against it. You have, some of what Trump is doing, how he signed things to do with women are not allowed in men's sports and all that. So there are different, and Russia, of course, right? They're another one, all right, that are against this sort of stuff. Back to the West and non-West countries and whatever. But I think there are too many countries that have bought into this progressive movement, which includes everything, climate control, the worst. Climate issues and all the rest of the stuff, right? There's too many countries that have bought into this for us to be on the way back to, let's say, a traditional world. That's what I think.
I don't think it'll happen anytime soon. Yeah, you're right. It'll be a while. It
weird.
won't be in
But
our
our lives in general, can I ask you guys a question, right? With all this going on, does it really affect your day-to-day lives?
Yes.
I'm not saying there's right or wrong answer. I'm asking how does it? Yeah.
When you say does it,
Yeah.
what's it?
I'm going to choke next.
Fucking, you know what?
Get ready.
Yeah, no, the government's listening, bro. They shot you through the window.
Imagine that for 30 seconds.
Yeah, I know. But so when I say
What's it? Yeah.
I mean these. So let's say all the people that are. So this big push of that.
drink?
Yeah, all right. Whatever you want to give me. Whatever. I've never tried one of them. Apparently they're good.
You've never had a hard rated?
No, never.
Do you like solo?
Yes,
Your
but I
life
also
is
don't
about to
drink
change.
too many sweet drinks.
Your
so-
life is about to change.
All right. Well, I'm going to be on these instead of beers.
Just, mate, I'm
Oh,
telling
these are the
you.
best, man.
No, well, get out.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
I say it, I mean minority communities that are, for lack of better terms, taking over, right? So when we say the push of the Pride movement and the push of the LGBTQ communities and the push of pro this, anti that, and so on and so forth, all the range of protests we have going on, whether it's territorial, whether it's political, whatever it might be, right? Which kind of go hand in hand anyway. Does any of this stuff affect your life?
I'll say for me, yes. But not as much as it would if I had kids.
Yep.
I think if I had kids,
Fair point.
I'd be way more like, fuck, what school do I send them to?
Yep.
What kind of education do I want them to
Fair
have?
play.
What area do I want to fucking raise them in? I'll look at my area now, where I live, and I'm thinking, fuck, I got to get out of here, man. Like, the demographic is changing so much.
Yep.
and it's not changing for a positive.
Yeah, immigration. Right? That's what. Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just it's not, bro. It's not a nice place anymore. You know, like just visually, bro. I don't want my missus going to Coles. You know,
that's understandable.
Once it gets dark, no way she's going to Coles, bro. I'll go to Coles.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there are little shopping squares in like mum's area where I tell my mum, you don't go there. I'll go there.
Yeah.
You know, like, and it's not due to just immigration. It's just like people in general.
It's just everyone's strange.
Has just fucking. Everyone's weird.
Yeah. They got, you know what?
I think people have lost the plot. You're right. Yeah.
They've lost the plot and they've lost respect for people.
Yeah, man. I see it every day at my shop.
That's the big thing. The respect for people, even for.
I just want to.
We could segue onto something beautiful with that. We really could.
I just want to before we segue.
Yeah, of course.
I just want to shout out to Josop Thug. I don't know. Sorry, bro. I don't know how to say your name. I saw Andy at Rufus a couple of weeks back. Did you enjoy the show? Great, man. Bro, I fucking loved it. It was one of the best live shows I've ever seen. It was fantastic. I hope you enjoyed it. You should have come up, said hi. I was with Georgie, so you should have come up and said hi. Great show.
You love it.
My mother's made a comment there as well.
Your mum?
Your mum?
Says that book on the table, bro. I told you guys, you got to read it. I told you got to read it. It's a good book. I made her
Hello,
read.
bro's mum.
I made her
Which
read.
one's your mum?
I think it's Marie Johnson. It says there 299 7009 over there, wherever it is.
Marie Johnson, the book on the table, and Marie Johnson, my girlfriend loves the lamp.
That's it. Yeah, I did tell her, and I sent her the photo that you sent me as well. Yes. So
Down, she does little crafting. She does.
for those of you that don't know, that's what my mum makes, mosaics, but also
mosaic
Turkish
lamps.
lamps.
Really?
Mosaic.
Yeah.
Yep. And she's got a store at
I'll show you when
Dramana Indoor
you walk
Market
out.
if you're ever down there.
Where's she got a shop? What?
She's got a you know those indoor markets where you rent a spot?
Yeah, like a
she's
spot.
got a spot there in Dramana Indoor Market.
Fantastic.
So if anyone's ever down there,
Might have a chat to you.
yeah,
I'm in the market for a new lamp.
Have a look at.
you can have a look at the one he got.
Yeah.
They're
100%.
sick.
So
Now,
Yeah.
if we go back to does it affect you? I think it affects everyone.
It doesn't affect me.
Yes, it does.
No.
Yes, it does.
Can I just answer this question real quick before you go on?
I want to know how it doesn't.
You pay tax,
Yeah.
then it affects you.
It affects you in every single way that you don't realize.
But to be fair, I said day-to-day life.
Day-to-day life. You know why?
day-to-day life.
The area I live in, none of that shit goes on. When I come
No.
closer...
We're not just talking about what Andy mentioned. I mean everything that's going on.
Everything, yeah.
The whole progressive movement.
Yeah, the progressive movement doesn't exist where I live.
Yeah, but
But it
might
affects
not-
your life.
It affects your life, bro.
How? It would affect me.
Can you post what you want on social media
Yeah.
without
you can't.
consequence?
No, you can't.
No, not on Only Carlton, no.
That's what
not
I mean.
anywhere.
No.
That's what I mean.
Not anywhere. So it does, and this is what I'm saying. It does.
But that doesn't
affect
really...
you.
Okay, like, if I have thoughts, I don't have to share them.
Well, that affects you, bro.
Correct.
But I don't care.
Oh,
Doesn't
you
affect
say
me.
you
Okay,
don't
yeah, okay,
care.
but whether you care or not is irrelevant.
But
as
it does if it...
as to whether it affects your life.
Yeah.
But are we talking whether or not that option is there for him to do that if he wants to, or
What
if
if
he
I don't
really
wanna do
doesn't
it?
care because that means it doesn't affect him?
What if I don't want to
to
do it? What if I don't want to share my thoughts? Does it affect me?
Sharing your thoughts is so you should be able to have the freedom to say and do whatever you want.
Correct.
There it
Right?
is.
Whether you want to say it or not, the
There it
freedom should be there.
Yeah.
You have every right not to do it.
Yeah.
But you should also have the right to say whatever you want.
Do you know we're not actually protected by free speech?
No,
in
there is
Australia?
no free speech.
No, there's not yet. You've
Yeah.
told me
Yeah,
this
yeah.
before, yeah.
Yeah,
There is no
yeah.
free speech. Yeah.
So
Look, at the end of the day,
we are in part through Parliament, through political views. in
But it's
terms
not
of
it's not like
parliamentary-
America where it's
But-
an amendment.
No, it's implied. We're not actually protected by free speech.
Bro, you got to look at like, all right, maybe it doesn't affect you right now. How old are you? 19?
20.
20. All right, it doesn't affect you right now. Do you plan on ever owning a home?
Yep.
It's gonna affect you.
Then it'll affect me. But right now
right.
it doesn't.
It's-
When I have kids, like you brought up,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it'll affect me.
I think it affects people in maybe different ways.
Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't affect you.
Yeah.
You know, maybe like just day to day you don't see the effect, so it
it
probably doesn't.
Andy. I don't care what you say.
Maybe it doesn't though. I'm just trying to understand.
But the thing is like, okay, look, you want to talk about progressive movement, right? I go out, I don't see any of these weird people. There's a bit of crime in some areas.
It's not about that, but what I'm saying, everything that's happening.
Every facet, I agree. There's different facets of life, right? But I'm not at that stage yet. So
even
now,
at this stage, you can't post what you want.
but if I don't care, why does it
And
matter?
you say you don't care, right? You say you don't care, but you can't do it.
Fucking yelling at me from 80 kilometers away.
What happened?
My mum's also in the chat.
Oh.
She's saying it does affect. She's yelling at me from 80 kilometers away.
See? She's right.
Tush's
All
mum.
I'm saying is, it
Sorry for
does
making
affect
your
you.
son drive so far.
Because you know what? I won't talk about you. I'll talk about me, right?
Yeah, so for you, in terms of how it affects
Of
your
course it
life,
affects me. And I'm like you. I don't give a shit. I live my life.
Yep.
At work, I keep out of everyone's way. I don't get involved with anyone. I don't get involved with work politics. People see me and they go, "Where have you been?"
Yeah.
I go, "I've been here, mate, but I just don't get involved in your shit, right?
Yeah.
I just do my stuff." But see, there you go. It affected me because I don't want to get involved. So I keep away from it.
Okay.
Social media. You might say you're on social media. You're affected by it. You're affected right now. Right now you're affected by it.
Yeah.
Because you have to be careful what you say.
Yeah.
Right, so you do get affected by it. Everyone is in different levels, of course.
Yeah.
But I reckon every single person
that's the
is
right
affected.
answer there, I reckon. It's the levels.
Yeah,
thing.
there's different
Because anyone that
levels, of
says a
course.
direct no, I can't get on board with that. So you'll say it doesn't affect you, but within one sentence, Andy had you. That's it. Do you pay tax? It affects you. That's it. You're done.
affects you. It does. I
You know,
think it affects
I understand
everyone.
what you're saying though, like that you just turned a blind eye to it.
Yeah.
You go on with your life and you forget it's even there.
Yeah.
But in the behind the scenes, which is 100%
Of course,
what
yeah.
Rocco's saying,
Yeah.
it is affecting
Yeah,
you.
in the back
100%
I
it
get
is.
affected.
I think
Yeah.
like for me, my biggest fear would be, like, imagine like trying to raise, you know, kids now, like with
Yeah.
everything happening now. Like, I don't have children. I plan on having children, God willing. So like, fuck, I don't know, bro. Like,
Well-
there are so many things you got to think about.
Well, yeah, you bring them to school, and I've got, like my sister, she's got 2 young kids, 8 and 10, so she tells me about what's going on at school, you know? And I freak out. I go, "Mate, if that was me, man, I'd be
Yeah,
doing it
yeah,
straight
yeah.
away, you know, like what's going on, you know?"
Yeah.
And the things they do there, like, you've got to worry about, see, you know what the worry about sending your kids to school is? Who's teaching them?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what are they teaching them? You know what I mean? Because they could have their own ideas, and all of a sudden, they push those little ideas. Just a little bit of an idea.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, you're done.
The kid comes home, and, you know, man, like in my days, like, it was like, the teacher would go, like, if, you know, like, if your parents, they hit you, you call the police. I go home and go, "Dad, if you hit me, call the police." And you bash me. Now call the police. You can't even call the ambulance now, right? But this is what I mean. But now they slowly push that thing onto the kids, and I notice it with my nephew and niece. You know, like I stir them up, and I'm always hard on, especially my nephew. You know, I'm always hard on him. You know, and he'll say things, and I'm going, go to your teacher and tell her this. See what she says. You know what I mean? And my sister's going, "No, don't do that." You know?
Yeah.
So I got one for you.
Egg it on.
I got one for you then. Would you send your, like, if you had kids now, they're 10 years old, right? So they're, you know, grade 5, grade 6, about to head into high school. Do you send them to a private school, or do you keep them in the public system?
Look, the public system.
If money wasn't an object.
If money wasn't an object, the private schools aren't that better, you know what I mean? But I would send them to a private school. For there's a few reasons. Now, I send my kids to a Catholic school, which is very unusual, you know.
There we go. See both.
They went both to a Catholic school, full on, for a couple of reasons, right? At the start, my ex, you know, they wanted to send them there, whatever. Like, I don't care, you know. It's a private school, but cheaper, because private schools are really expensive.
Yep.
Catholic schools, about half price, but you still.
Oh yeah, I get it.
You still get that. You still had like good facilities because they were putting in money. They had better facilities, better security, better everything. You know, that's the reason I sent them to them.
Yeah.
You know, to there. So to answer your question, if the money was no object, I'd send them to the best possible school I could. You know.
But, like, so, all right, take money out of the equation, right? Like, take, if private schools were free, right? So you're not paying for it. Just because they're kind of is it because they're kind of sheltered from the fuckery?
The private schools?
The private schools compared to the...
I don't think they are. I think sometimes the private schools are worse.
In what way?
I think the kids and that are worse in there. They're sheltered. They got worse attitudes. You know what I mean? It's actually... I think there was a survey or a thing that came out that private kids don't do any better than kids that go to like a public school, right?
I saw something like that.
Yeah, but the reason I sent them was just because of the better facilities, because they've got the money, they spend it on their sporting ground, their music stuff, you know what I mean? That's why. But as far as like, to me, like the curriculum is exactly the same.
I think it's very different.
It is. The curriculum?
It's very
fucking-
different.
No. The curriculum's different.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
I went to
I-
a private school. It was, I mean,
Is it better or worse?
Well, that was his experience. You only went to private school.
from year 5 to year 12, I was in a private school.
Yeah,
so
so-
I from prep to year 4.
It's not really
It's
an
not a
experience.
comparison.
Nah,
Yeah, it's not a comparison.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I
Different.
compare it to what my friends told me about their schools, I agree we were very sheltered on certain things through private school. Right? I went to a very good school full of people I hated. Right? Me personally, I didn't like a lot of people at my school. I had my tight little knit group, and then there was just a whole bunch of people I hated. Right? Great for many things. Don't get me wrong. The curriculum was great. They offered great things for the students. A whole different time though. We're going back 20 years now. I finished school this year, 20 years ago. This time 20 years ago. Right?
05.
And yeah, 05. Yeah.
I was born 05.
And
That's crazy.
that's right.
Born 05.
And I was hanging out at Glenferrie Station.
I was watching Grand
So it was a different thing.
Sorry, that's 10
That's
years
10 years before that.
That's how many years there is, man. I'm just losing time. All right, go.
So no. That's what I was going to say. So there are parts of that that's true, but there's also parts that are not.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
With that whole experience.
It's different.
First one is,
So-
first of all, to dig... Is a dig one...
Dig 1101.
Thanks for the donation, and then... It's...
Nice.
Fuck.
It happened finally.
Okay.
Destroyed
breaking
it.
Stuff.
No, the banana.
So, Dig 1101 at Only Carlton, get a corporate job. This stuff is shoved down your throat every day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It does affect people's daily life.
Well, I have my
Rebuttal?
own. Yeah, I've got my own. Well, no, it does.
you.
It does. No, it does. If you have a corporate job, definitely. Like
Yeah,
there's some shit.
definitely.
But I work like when again the question is posed, how does it
I
affect
asked for
me?
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have my own business. I work in construction. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Nice.
I don't have a boss, so
in that sense, probably in your work life, probably no, yeah.
You pay bass?
nah.
Fuck, you live a good life, cuz. Nick Capsalis. I have 4 grandchildren and my kids are really concerned on which schools to send them.
Yeah.
Telling you, man.
He has grandchildren? I thought he was like 28.
Was he born?
Don't know.
Am I
It is. It's true, man. Like
thought
my
he was
sister's going through
Yeah,
that now.
it's tough, man. Like, you know, I've had this chat with my missus, you know. Like I said, if God willing, we have kids, far out. Like, what do you send them, bro?
It's
Like,
tough, man.
personally, I don't want to send them to, like, a private school because I don't want them to be little pussies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't want to send them to a public school because I don't want them to come out a bit, like, and there you going.
But you know what?
You're
It
going to send him to a Catholic school.
Yeah, bro, I'll send...
I'm telling you what, the Catholic school has
Send my
said
daughter
is
to a monastery. To a nunnery.
Hey, that's where my mum was, man, and she was a fantastic woman. So
Can we just side note that with not all people that went to private schools are pussies?
Of course. Sorry. But
No,
like,
no.
but like, you
Just
know,
had to chuck it out
but
there, you know?
that's my concern because like, bro, I don't.
we used to, you know what?
I know it was a thing though. Anyone that went to a private school copped
yeah,
it.
well,
Yeah, 100%.
I would have given you shit if you told me you went to private school.
You wouldn't last 2 seconds. Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But that's the thing. Like it's like
we wouldn't talk to you. Like we would.
That's what it was.
yeah,
But
no,
that's
there was
what
a
it was.
class difference.
Bad.
Yeah, there was a class
Well,
difference.
Atush went to all girls school, so it's different. You gotta be accepting of that.
Hey, I
That's
could
one
have. If
thing
I
you
turned
don't
transgender,
do.
I could.
That's one thing you don't do, I reckon.
What?
You don't send them to an all girls or all
My
boys school.
my sisters went to an all girls school.
I was all boys, yeah.
Turned out all right. Like thankfully, thank fuck. But I know some horror stories.
I don't think it's normal.
I don't know if I want to hear that.
For me,
Sounds fucked up.
for me, it was the most important thing with my sisters was that as soon as they got old enough, work, get into the workforce. 14, whatever it is.
Beautiful wog.
Just
Soon as you got to work.
you know-
Start a business.
Become
Buy a house,
Hairdressing now.
get married.
Start
have
coming
kids.
in now.
Get in there.
But it was an important thing because, like, I told my parents because my parents were like, no, what do they need to work for? They'll go to school.
It's good.
They'll go to uni. They'll get a career. They'll get married, and their career's over. That's seriously what that cycle is. And I was like, well, you don't want them to get to 17, 18 and not know how to talk to the opposite sex. So the first guy that comes up to them
100%.
and sells them a dream, they're like, oh yeah, I love this guy, and then their life's over.
They'll take up. Yeah, that's right.
So there was
Anything
that
to get out of that. Yeah.
exactly right. So for me, it was get in the workforce, learn how to communicate with the opposite gender. You just have to.
Yeah.
And I think it's important for young boys as well. Even like
More for boys.
They do
Yeah.
that later on in private schools. So with us, year 10 through year 12, we had certain subject that were co-ed with a sister school down
Okay.
the road.
Yeah.
And that's where you get that integration
Yeah.
so that you're ready for when, after those 3 years of VC or 2 years are done, you're ready.
Yeah.
You know,
because it's
and not
important.
sheltered, you know.
It's
100%
very
it is.
important, man.
The real world's full of
But
both.
I know
Like,
so many girls who I met when I was 18. They were 18, fresh out of high school, and they didn't know how to talk to guys. They didn't know how to
Yeah.
But they don't even look at you.
I know.
They felt weird around guys. Like, it's so weird to me.
Could you imagine how hard it is now? You have to learn how to speak to 10 different genders.
That's right. You have to learn
That's
different
fucked.
ways of talking.
That's cooked.
Yeah, that
It's
is
a very hard thing to prepare for, you know?
And you're being a bit like low on the genders there, 10.
Apparently it's infinite.
This is 57.
57, all
Is it
right.
57?
There's a
Not,
list.
please don't go any 10 more than that.
nah.
Because
Yeah, nah,
I don't
nah.
need to hear it.
12 more.
No, 10 more and we're in trouble.
No, rock it.
Oh,
No!
Don't fucking leave it. Nah, but
yeah, so it's an interesting world, and you're the one that's got to go
But you're right.
through it, and maybe you. I've been through it, but yeah, it's tough, man. When you got your kids, man, where do you send them? What are they getting taught?
Did you stress more about your daughter or your son? Or is it?
It doesn't matter.
No?
It's both the same. They both went the same monikers, so yeah, it was co-ed there. So they were both cool. They both had their issues. You know what I mean? Girls have got their issues because they're all bitches. It's true. Well, it's true, man. Like, they're very bitchy.
Oh, that's different. Hang on.
fucking hell.
Girls have their issues because they're all bitches. But they're very bitchy. That's different.
Well, you know what I mean. They're different.
The second
because
part's
at
very
school,
true.
the girls are very like.
They're more emotional, is that what you're trying to say?
Oh no,
No, they're just bitchy.
No, they're not emotional, man. They're bitchy, man. And what they do is they can emotionally fuck you with girls. So I noticed even like Taylor had a few issues with girls at school, you know, and they can really stuff where men sort it out.
Yeah.
Men fight.
Men fight.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah,
women
yeah.
do it emotionally. So I found
Yeah.
they were different because, as I said, they're very bitchy, but the guys,
Punch on and that's it.
well, they either punch on and they got their own deals, but you know what I mean? Like, so Dylan had his issues, Taylor had her issues, but it was, look, to tell you the truth, it was smooth sailing with
What
me
is
and the kids. There was really no
That's
issue,
good.
you know? Taylor was always on the ball. You know, she started working at 15,
Yeah.
you know, and Dylan, a bit later, Dylan didn't start working until he was about 18. There's a bit of a slack ass there, but
How were you as a kid? Were you trouble?
No.
Your mum's in the chat.
No, I
You
was
can ask.
great. I was a great kid. Never got up to anything. I was actually really good in school.
Yeah.
I think I told you this. I was actually really smart in school.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was great. School was different. I want to get back to the private school thing. There's some things that you see and experience in public
Did
school.
you go to one?
No, I went to a public.
Okay.
I went to a public school. I went to a rough school. One of the worst schools in the southeast.
Okay. Don't dox yourself.
Nah, I did already before.
Oh, the Nari thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right.
But we used to
okay.
have kids that would leave school early because they organised a fight with Dandenong High. Like a
Oh,
different
yeah,
high school.
okay, yeah, I went through that
normal,
shit as
yeah.
well. Yeah, that
I don't
happens,
know, but what, that shit happens in private school?
100%.
Of course it does. Yeah.
well, that's where we
'cause
used to
just
go to
especially-
fight.
especially-
that's who we were fighting.
Exactly that. Especially when
Really?
we were a minority at our school as well.
Okay.
I went to a school full of skips.
Okay, well maybe 20 years ago it
Like-
was different. But like now, the kids in private school, there's
Yeah.
a big difference. I think kids in private school now, they come out of school, they're 18, fresh. They're not as emotionally intelligent as people in public school. This is a blanket statement, not everyone.
Yeah.
But there's some things that you see in public school now that you don't see in private school.
Go on.
We brought up, so like, you know, like when you see violence, it's different. You know, people, let's talk about internet culture. People talk shit behind a keyboard, right?
Yep, always.
No repercussions.
Correct.
If they see that person in real life, they won't say shit, right?
Correct.
Now, there's some people that talk shit in real life as well, like lippy cunts, right?
Yep.
There we go, C word. I'll donate later, don't worry. But those lippy cunts, they like most of the time they've never been in a fight.
Twice.
It's alright, you're already demonetized now. It's alright.
$6, off we go.
3 times those lippy cunts, right?
$15 done.
Fair.
So when they talk shit in real life, they've never gone into a fight in their lives. They've never been punched in the mouth.
No, it's 100%. We've spoken about this.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
But most of those kids come from private school. Most of those cunts are freshly out of private school, rich kids.
Oh.
They get drinks, they get a couple drinks in, and then they think they're the toughest cunt in the world.
Fine. I wouldn't debate that. You could be very well spot on
Whereas
with that, 100%.
I know
because
some,
go on. No, go on.
some of the roughest people I know are the people that avoid fights at all costs. Violence is like a last resort. Well, I know so many people now that have never been into a fight in their life, and they're looking for a fight.
Well, you find the ones that look for the fight or act tough and all the rest of it are probably more than likely never copped one in their life.
Exactly.
You know, you've heard it for so many years. The quiet ones, they're the ones you got to worry about.
course,
Of course,
You know,
man. And
because they'll bite when you least expect.
Well, it's that
you
old
know?
saying, the dog who
So-
barks doesn't bite. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean? Like, "Rrrr."
You know?
But the quiet ones, like, I don't
They're the
know,
ones you got to be
something like
careful
that.
of. You don't know what they're
You don't
capable
want
of.
people to know what you're doing, what you're thinking.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's what we learned at school. Like, I went to a pretty tough school too, like, I went to a tech school. They're gone now, the old tech school.
I remember
What's a
hearing
tech
about
school?
tech schools.
Tech was more like trade.
You know, VCAT?
Like VCAL, yeah, we
Yeah,
have.
but it was the
VCAL?
whole
Yeah.
thing, So we went. So I went to Keon Park Tech. It was all trade. You know what I mean? So we learned everything there, from electronics to mechanics to sheet metal, woodwork. I mean, I think we did like English, maths, and then 4 bloody periods of
Hands-on
trade.
stuff.
Wait, so is this from like year 7?
That's good
onwards?
though.
Okay, yeah. So we have that now, but it's from year 10 onwards.
Yeah.
So year
that's
11
right.
and 12.
Yeah, so we had the whole thing. So there was tech schools and high schools.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Fuck, that's cool.
yeah, no, it was cool, and because not everyone is a
wants to do that
wordsmith
shit.
like me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but you got taught how to use real life shit.
No, we did. So it was
Like-
really good. It was really good, and
That's
it,
good.
it was good. So we went there, but it was a tough school.
Yep.
Mate,
Yeah.
you had to be tough to survive in that school, man. Because I'm telling you, at lunchtime, I always said school was like prison.
Yeah.
You go out there, man. You
was
have
groups.
to survive, and if
Yeah.
you weren't the one. Sometimes if you weren't the one giving it, you're the one copying it.
Yeah.
So you know what? You turn into this bully sometimes for survival. Better you than me.
Yeah.
I'm pushing you under the bus, man. I got to survive
Yeah.
here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of it, to tell you the truth, a lot of it's a big act by everybody. Just trying to survive. But we had some tough blokes at school, man. Tough. I mean, we tried to have a reunion, but we couldn't get everyone out of prison at the same time.
I remember back in the day when I used to hear a tech school, whether it was Keon Park or any, because
Yeah.
I'm from the north originally,
Yeah.
right? So, but you'd hear, he goes to that tech, and you're like, oh no, don't fuck
Yeah,
with him.
no, the tech, because there
Let
was
them go.
Maryland's High School and there was Keon Park Tech.
Laylaw Tech as well.
There was Laylaw
Yeah,
Tech,
yeah.
but they were the two.
That's
and,
it.
like Maryland's High, they're not messing with the tech school, because these are just. They were just guys who didn't want to learn, man. They would just come to school just to give me a hammer.
And I'll use it on the next
Yeah, just give me a hammer, mate. I'm telling you, man. Just give me a hammer. Give me like that sword. That's all I want to do. Just cut timber, mate. Fucking leave me alone. That's all they were like. And teachers
true.
were like, all right, whatever. Just cut the bit of timber, make that chair,
Yeah.
But and that's how it was, yeah. So it was tough. But,
true.
Yeah. And we used to wear grey uniforms, just grey. It was like prison.
Like, so just
grey.
you have numbers on them as well? Or?
almost. You won't take
Yeah, but I'm sure there's things you learned from that school though,
Yeah,
like
of
how to
course.
deal with people in life.
100%.
Now the private school, like going back to private school, they don't know how to deal with that.
Yeah.
They don't. Which is why I
Now?
not
Now.
back then. I don't know about back then. 'Cause
Yeah.
you were born like 1864. So
Thanks, bro. I'm just
You're
copping,
giving him shit at the same
I'm just
time.
copping drive-bys, bro.
What am I right now?
He's having a go at me and
I'm
indirectly
copping
you're
strays.
1864. Shit.
That was when Carlton.
I know, that's why it's in my head. Yeah.
It's the last time we won a premiership. No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
That's
so
true.
I went to Glenroy, bro.
Glenroy
So
was
like I went to my high school was Box Forest, which is the old Glenroy Tech, and I saw some shit, bro. Yeah. I did some shit. I was a dumb kid, bro.
Me too.
I was just a trouble kid. You know, I was always getting in trouble, and like, bro, that's another thing. Like when I think about having kids, if I have a little dog, bro, and he's like me, bro, I'll cave him. I'll belt him, bro.
You say that, but you'll be different. You'll be different to your kid because your dad did the best he could with you. You know what I mean? And you're going to be different with your kid.
I know. Fuck if he turns out like me, bro.
You'll be protective.
Stop the dog,
What
bro.
are you going to do? You're going to do nothing. Just like your dad.
That turns into Seth Rollins in 2 seconds.
Bro, I just like,
Come home and spear him.
He's gonna go.
No,
I'm
but
a
seriously,
visionary.
What are you going to do?
I don't know,
You're
bro.
not going to beat him.
Why not?
Nah.
Not allowed?
No, it's not allowed. You just, to tell you the truth,
If he does some of the stuff I did, I have to beat him. And I'll find out. But my parents didn't know half the shit I was doing. And I still got beaten.
I know.
It's like the Eddie Murphy thing. Why'd you get beaten? It was for something you did a long time ago.
That's it.
Yeah, it scares me, you know, like being a dad.
All right, but
like,
I'll
the
give you
idea
one
of
thing,
it.
right? So you think the beating works?
Of course it does.
Does it?
A little bit.
You still did what you had to do.
Yeah, but I was smarter about it.
Right. So you became
Exactly.
smarter, but the beatings didn't work.
Now the beatings worked, I'm telling you.
Nah.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
You still said you were a bloody...
I don't smoke because I was too scared to cop a beating. That's 100%. I've never tried a cigarette in my life
All right, maybe
because I was too...
But-
No, I've done other things.
Well, you're doing the other thing.
I've done other things.
Times as worse.
But hey, I never touched a
I don't
cigarette.
reckon the beatings work.
No, I think...
You know what my parents used to do to me? I used to have to sit in front in the hallway and stare at the toilet.
Fuck.
So they open the toilet door, I'd still get smacked. There was. But
Wait, can you see the difference? We said we caught beating.
He
You guys, we
copped
got
smack.
smacked.
Yeah.
oh no, I never got bashed.
You never got
We
back?
got
Then again,
I got bashed.
at the
It was
point,
like full man punches. Like
nah. I never got bashed. Like I would have copped a belt or a spoon or something, right? But when it was something minor, I got sat in the hallway for 5-10 minutes. I used to stare at, and if I looked away from the toilet, it's on another 5 minutes.
Bro, do you know what I had to do? when I
That was the most torturous shit.
That is a torture.
Cuz, do you know what
But it worked.
you want to torture? You want to know what torture
I don't
was,
know
bro?
at this point.
So after getting the belting,
Yeah.
right? Don't worry about the belting.
Yeah.
The belting was just normal or whatever. You cop belting, cop
Yeah.
it. Bro, my dad used to make me kneel up against the wall with my arms up against the wall, bro.
Yeah.
And I couldn't rest down on my feet. I had to be like, so I'm on my knees, but
Yeah.
like I'm raised,
Right.
right? Arms all the way up.
Oh yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's
Right. I
army
understand
torture.
That's fucking. My dad was straight out of the
I was
army,
making
bro.
him do drills.
My dad was straight out of the army, bro. Yeah, but that's why I'm a bit loopy. Yeah. That's why I'm a bit fucking clapped out, you know?
And then what after that?
Nah, bro, you're there for
Oh, you
an
just have
hour,
to hold
cuz.
that.
After
Okay,
a belting, you do that, bro.
You're fucked.
If he saw me, bro, like even down a little bit, bro. Fuck. I used to cop it, bro. But deserved. I was a dumb kid.
And I'd say the same. When the things I used to cop, I deserved it.
Yeah, bro.
You know, I deserved
Yeah,
it. But
yeah.
that's like our dad sound the same. My dad, like that's all he knew. He didn't know any better. And I keep thinking, imagine what he copped. Like
Yeah,
his
okay.
old man used to make it work, man. He used to. My dad goes, he used to fire the gun at him.
Yeah.
Like when
It's
it,
old. Okay,
it was
that's a
old
whole
school, you
different-
know.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
there was
yeah.
no like so. For me, yeah, you're right. It's tough, but I don't think that works, bro. Because you know what happened? I still did everything. I just become more shifty.
Yeah, you just learn how to hide.
But you need to be shifty, bro.
Yeah.
But the thing is, to get away with stuff, you have to be shifty.
Of course.
So, do you think if you didn't get belted, you still would have done it? But you might have been a bit more loose with it.
I reckon you're a bit more loose with it.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It kept you out of prison.
Yeah, maybe. Come
Do you know what I mean?
But he
That's
had the
way I look
jumpsuit
at
from
it.
Tech,
There you go.
so he was ready.
I'll give you advice on growing up kids a little bit, right? When you're growing them up, you can't be too hard on them because what happens, they become shifty.
Yeah.
They become very clever how to get away with it. So you've got to let them get away with stuff. Let them get away with stuff. Only pull them up on the stuff that
Heavy
you need
duty.
to.
You can probably only beat your kids, I think, 3 times a year.
Is that in the book?
I
is
reckon
it?
3 times, and it needs to be 3 big things, or maybe 4. It depends on how loose your kid is.
Every quarter.
Yeah, every couple of months.
I pay my best. I cut it to ATO. Go home, take it out of my family.
But like,
What rule book is this?
That's the wild rule.
It's the worst rule
No,
book
but like,
ever.
you can't beat your kid after every bad thing he does. It needs to be
No.
something big.
Whoa. This isn't a donation, but we've got to read this. This is from Mrs. Atush.
Oh no.
Used to put Atush in the bathroom as a timeout, and later I found out he was just happily playing with the water.
That's bad that your mum's in there.
Oh, that's fantastic.
You just got made to sound like
Thank
the
you,
biggest
Mrs. Atush,
pussy
for that.
ever.
Yeah, no. Hey, just to clarify, this is when I was a kid, yeah?
Sure.
Well, like
Yeah,
6
of
years
course,
old.
sure,
yeah.
bro.
I don't play water now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Last week.
Last
It's-
week.
Yeah.
Ages ago, when I was 17.
That's right. When I was 17.
Yeah. Fuck, it's tough,
Oh
man,
my
because like, there has to be a fine line between discipline and being a mate. Like,
So I've always said this, and it's very difficult because when you're a parent, what you've got to do is you've got to be a friend, because you've got to be a friend.
Yeah.
But you've got to be a parent. So you can't mix those lines. So it's very that line of not wanting to parent too much, right? And then not wanting to be too much of a friend. It's a very fine line. So you've got to kind of work on it. And look, I think
I fully
I think I did an okay job at it. You know what I mean? Where you want to be their friend. You want them to come up to you. You want them to be your friend. Like I reckon I'm pretty lucky now with Taylor and Dylan. Like
I was just about to ask, at what age do you kind of stop being a disciplinarian and become a friend? Like, you can't really discipline Dylan now.
No, not
you know,
at
he's how old is he? 19.
19.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? You like, do you know what I mean?
There's no more grounding.
That's what I mean. So at what age did it have to kind of shift totally into you're going
I
to make
think
your own
once they-
decisions and now you have to live with them?
I think it's once they start like becoming independent.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
whatever age that is, you know
Okay.
what I mean? So if they get
Yeah.
their car or they go to work and they start to become independent, then it's hard. Like you're not going to go and beat him. Like he's not going to
Yeah,
listen to you anymore. You know what I mean? So there comes a stage where they're not scared of you anymore in a way of like that. So, you know,
Yeah, that's a big canon event for a guy.
yes.
I think when he realises that he's
You haven't got
stronger,
that control.
he's stronger than his dad.
Well, yeah, not
That's
only
like
strong, I'll
a-
still beat up Dylan if I have to.
Yeah.
By far, I'll punch the living crap out of him, right? But it's easily.
No, but there's definitely a point. There's definitely a point where you
I
realise,
could bash Taylor and Dylan together, both of them at once.
Nah.
You reckon?
Nah.
Not
I
Dylan.
reckon Dylan's got a bit
nah,
of.
Dylan's no, because you're old.
I reckon Dylan's a
I
closet
reckon-
psycho.
You know what? I reckon you got a
What?
good 15 seconds. If he survives 15 seconds, you're gone.
No,
you run out, you'll puff
I
out.
reckon I reckon I got him.
15 seconds is a long time in a
I've
fight.
got
I know.
What would you do? What's your first move?
I'm just go straight into him and do old gangster fucking just straight into him.
So you wouldn't threaten to cut his hair or anything?
I reckon I still got him, but I reckon it won't be long before that kind of takes over. He's still a skinny.
He's in the
Can
chat.
I
reckon
he's in
he's
the
a
chat.
closet psycho.
Can you just,
That he could do some damage.
this is a special comment from Rocco's very own Dylan. I was never scared of Rocco. He was always scared of me. You're all talk, mate.
I reckon as Dylan was riding that, he was shaking.
Mrs. Bo has actually said, speak to Bo about our relationships.
Oh, that's why I said to you, I can very much understand what you're saying.
Used to punch on with your mum.
And I used to beat her.
Well, I had it covered. No, I consider my mum my best mate.
Yes.
Right? I do have a best mate, like actual best mate,
I get
but
ya.
she's my best mate. But our relationship, I've had mates come around to my house and go, "You talk to your mum like that, and she speaks to you like that?" I'm like, "Yeah, because we're like mates, man."
Yeah.
And they go, "What the fuck? If I spoke to my mum like that, she'd kick me out of the house." And I'm like, "Yes, But that's been years of development and years of trust and understanding and sharing stories and everything. But we know the line of do not cross it, right? Because then it becomes, hey, remember I'm your mum.
Yeah.
You know, there's certain things you say, there's certain things you don't say. Of
course.
And it seems like you're very much similar with Dylan. Like the way I've seen how you guys talk to each other, you give each other shit and stuff like that. I'm exactly the same with my mum, you know? And just and you know, I find it when I hear that from my mates, I think, okay, so how many is this rare? Is this what you have with Dylan and Taylor and what I have with my mum? Is this rare? Because I hear so many people that don't have this relationship with, and I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm just saying it must be a rare thing that people can't speak to their kids as a mate. It's just strictly parent stuff, you know?
I think it is less common. I don't know if it's rare, but I think it's less common.
I don't know. I mean, what with you guys?
I'm pretty good with my mum. Like me and mum, but it depends. Like when you say, like, what's something you say to your mum that someone else wouldn't? Like, give me an example. Where they say, "Fuck, talk to your mum like that."
Oh, okay, right. No, like we'll be chatting in the house, right? And she'll be like, she'll come into the study or living room wherever I am, and she'll say something to me. I'll be like, "All right, it's over there. All right, fuck off. I'll talk to you later." They're like,
No, I'll never tell them. I can't never tell them to fuck off.
But context, you know how we talk about context?
Yeah, I get that.
I would never in my life ever turn around to my mum and go, fuck off, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely never.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unless it was a blow-up argument, right? And words were had, and then literally an hour, 2 hours later, we're apologising after you calm down.
See, that's me with my sisters. That's me,
right.
like, you know, mucking around with my sisters, get out
But it's all context.
piss off, this,
You know
that.
what I mean?
Context, 100%.
I'm talking like...
Yeah. Even as a joke,
like I turn around to you or and go, dickhead, go close the door. I'll do the same to mum, right? In that context, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's amazing that you have that.
And it's
how long have you been like that? From what age did you start? Always.
Pretty much 18 onwards. Like, earlier, because I've been, like, my parents split when I was 14, right? And for the most part, I've lived with my mum. Like, nearly my whole teenage, early 20s, all the rest of it, blah, 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 right? So, for that entire time, I've only ever spent the most time with her, right? Whereas my relationship with my dad is similar, but not as close, right? But I still don't, you know, the fact that my mum knows my references to movies and TV shows and this and that, and you can joke around like mates. I know a lot of people who I'll go around to their house and again, I'll preface this by saying that it's not like it's wrong, it's just a different relationship. And you go around to their house and they're very prim and proper with their parents, and then the way they speak to their mates is how you know them. Whereas if I was to invite my mates around to my house, my mum will come out and start drinking with us. Do you know how many? And this is no word of a lie. She'll attest to this. My mates message my mum just for chats. Like and when I say my mates, I don't mean everybody. I mean my best mates of life. Right? Message my mum just for a chat, or they'll send her meme videos and stuff like that. I don't know a lot of parents that have that relationship with their son or daughter where their friends get involved. You know, and they'll come around, they'll speak to my mum for freaking 15, 20 minutes before they even say a word to me. And it's like, that's just been my life.
That's awesome, bro.
You know,
cool.
but not everyone has that.
Nah, definitely.
You know
not.
what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And
not.
I think
so cherish that, bro, because that's
100%.
awesome.
Yeah. And it's great.
I think that works more than beatings. You know what I mean? Where you have that relationship where you can talk, and because then what happens is, like what you said, you know, you say this, you say that, but you have the total respect for your mum.
Oh, for sure.
And if your mum says something, you'll have respect for her.
Correct.
If she says don't do this, you'll go, you know, because you respect her opinion.
That's right. When I was younger, maybe like I was a little shitbag.
Well, I know when we were young, we're all.
When I was younger, I was
That's
a
what I
shitbag.
mean. I feel like the beatings have to happen when they're young.
Yeah.
So they know you've got to set that foundation.
Well, it's the old Fonzarelli kind of thing, you know. Remember Happy Days when Richie had to get into a fight, you know, and he goes in there and he goes, "You got to act, you know, you got to start screaming and act like real tough." So he goes up there and he goes, "Oh, you know the thing," and the bloke, you know, like the gang just, you know, chest up to him.
Yeah.
So then he goes back to Fonzie and he goes, "It didn't work." He goes, "I forgot to tell you." He goes, "You got to have beaten someone at one stage of your life," right? So same sort of thing, you know. You cop it when you're young, so then you remember when you're older. You know what I mean? But again, all those beatings. I mean, Like
say
when
they
you
were.
look back
I don't
now,
think-
it's all for love, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't do it because they...
Nah.
Well, it's not to win a title belt.
No.
You know, like, it's
Bro,
to teach you a lesson, that's
I
all.
was dumb, bro. I did so many dumb shit. Like, bro, I was a bad kid.
Yeah.
You know, when I was, bro, I was bad till I was probably...
I reckon you're a bad adult.
I found God. I found God.
But I mean, your mum seems pretty chill as well.
Yeah,
no?
my mum's always had a good relationship with my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
she talks to them. My friends are... they're not as, like, they don't message my mum, they don't send her memes and shit.
Sure.
But when they come over, my mum comes out, she says hi, she hangs out with us for a bit.
Yeah, that's sick. Yeah.
I don't... So I'm 20 years old, I've still never sworn at home.
Okay.
Like, I just can't do that.
Yeah.
I'll get fucking killed.
Yeah.
Like, that's just something...
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not saying everyone's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same.
That, I've never told my mum to shut up.
Culture thing
Yeah,
as well.
I've never told my mum to shut up. I've never told her, oh, go get me that.
Bro, if I ever told my mum to
Like,
shut
you know
up.
what I mean? It needs to be like, Mum, can you make me food? Sometimes I'm like, hi, and she's like, what? You don't say mum anymore. You just say, like, so I'll be like, oh, mum, I'll be like, can you make me food? And she'll be like, oh, well, you don't say mum anymore. Because she wants me to say, mum, can you make me food?
On that thing, the one thing, it's just a pet hate of mine because I think it is just a respect thing that kids should always have with their parents, no matter what age you are. To call your parents by their name,
That's weird.
Nah, that's fucking...
That's weird.
That's weird to me.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's just my thing. Like, I've heard some of my, and I'm going to say it, it's the Skip Bogans, right?
Yeah.
Where they're like referring to their parents by first name. It's like, oh, Warren, you know, it's like, mate.
But
when-
I'll take it a step further. Sorry,
Dude,
bro.
like,
I find
no.
it weird when
Mum
people
and dad.
don't call their uncles and aunties uncle and auntie.
Same.
That's like
Yes.
in our culture.
And I have a cousin that does it.
Yeah,
and I've never understood how.
Yeah, in our culture, bro. But in our culture, you're older than me by like, a fair bit. I should be calling you uncle.
Yeah, I know what
Like
you're
that's,
saying.
and it's like,
But relax.
you have to. Yeah, Uncle Rocco. Yeah,
I'll call you
Uncle
Gramps.
Rocco.
Give me
You're just
$5
gonna call him
grand
Unc.
and I'll do you all. Welcome to welcome to the house.
But like that's
No, I know
like,
what you mean.
yeah, in our culture,
100% it is.
it's hectic.
Yeah.
Bro. Like I find it. Like it's funny. I had this chat with my missus the other night. I don't know what to call her parents because so she's Armenian. I'm Lebanese.
Yeah.
Similar culture, but so I'm supposed to call her parents like. Okay, there's
Not mum and dad?
Do you have a term in Arabic?
Nah, her parents, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, man, it's not Arabic, sorry.
Yeah, there are terms in Arabic.
Yeah, but-
which translate to like mother-in-law, father-in-law, like that.
Yeah.
But like they don't do that. So it's like I don't know. Like do I call them uncle, auntie? Like it's weird.
As in your wife's parents?
My missus.
So
parents,
it's not
yeah.
immediately mum and dad?
No, we don't do that. No.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I never called
Yeah.
my in-laws mum and dad.
Yeah.
Because they're not my mum and dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's like
never
a-
done that,
yeah, it's like-
They're not my mum
Do you
and dad.
guys do that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
I don't know if that's a full Balkan thing,
So-
but I'm
yeah,
pretty
so-
sure like
so my-
anyone
It's
from
weird.
100%, that's always been the case.
Yeah, I know. And people do it that I know, but it's weird to me. To
Yeah.
go up
Yeah, I
to
get it.
like...
I
Say,
understand
hi
why.
mum, you're not my mum. Like it's weird for me to
Yeah,
say. So
yeah.
I used to call them by their first names.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Yeah.
So for us, yeah, like culturally, I'm supposed to call them these two things,
yeah.
but like, they don't understand what it is. So like, what do I say? Like, and she had no answers either. So I don't know.
So what do you do now?
No, I just like I say hi. But
Do you do the Jerry Seinfeld?
I do
Hey,
yeah, exactly.
You
I just
always
do the
avoid.
avoid.
But you know what's bad? When they're turned around and you got to
Multiple?
like get their attention
Yeah,
somehow.
yeah,
What do
yeah,
you say?
Yeah.
It reminds me of the
Hey!
Seinfeld episode
Yeah,
where he's trying to figure out her name. He goes,
Malva.
Rocco Morto's going to go nuts now. Watch.
That's right.
What's your favorite Seinfeld moment?
Moment?
Yeah,
It's not even like a big moment, but I just
alright.
laugh every time.
it's alright.
You know, it's so dumb, but I laugh every time. Kramer, when he's got his banner out for Kenny's Chicken.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, fuck.
But it's just when he's complaining when the light goes off and he's like, Kenny,
Yeah,
Kenny. Like, it's not even a big moment.
But
It's
it's
a
just-
nothing moment.
but it's-
for some reason, I
Yeah.
piss myself every... Now, here's the thing. With Seinfeld, don't get me started. We're going to be here all night.
I love Seinfeld. I'm a massive Seinfeld guy.
Same.
Yeah,
If you can't half tell, right? But it's my favorite show of all time, but there are just so many moments in there. And we're talking like the cliche ones, like we all know the popular ones, and George with the marine biologist and all that stuff, right? If you actually watch it on repeat for the amount of times I have, which is up to about 968.
How clever is it?
There's so much shit in there that you don't notice unless you watch it. And then you're like, that is actually quite funny if you know what's going on there, you know?
You know what that is? Remember before the show we were talking about doing, social media or maybe designing something, and then you do that 1% where no one's going to notice.
Yes.
That's what they've done.
100% it is.
Shout out Sam in the chat, that footy guy. Make sure you follow him on all the socials.
Oh, he's a good dude.
Champion.
Yeah.
You know what scene?
Chelsea supporter.
Do you know what scene absolutely destroyed me, bro? Like, again, it's not like a overly dramatic scene or anything. But when I tell you tears, actual tears in my
Don't say it's
eyes,
Latvian Orthodox, that one.
No, that was fantastic.
Okay.
That's a good fucking...
But, you know the episode where Jerry writes work for Banya?
Yes.
And then he swaps.
And then flunks it?
And they swap.
Yeah.
That he loses. George takes Banya's comedy.
To the meeting.
To the meeting.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
Banya...
That's the Ovaltine.
It's the
Oval team.
And the Oval team.
Unreal.
Bro, when he's like...
Unreal.
Oval team. And then
Yeah,
he
man.
just stops.
But he has
It's
to
like,
continue doing it.
why don't they call it round team, bro?
It's brilliant.
I fucking died, bro.
And then Banya gets a job because of the...
and Banya, he's I think it was like OHL.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Oh,
Yeah. But it's stuff like that. Like there's so many things in that show that are amazing, but people gloss over how smart it really is.
Larry
Amazing.
David is a genius.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Together they work great.
Yeah.
But he proved he's a genius because of Kirby or Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Do you watch that?
That was the one after.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, much after. Yeah, I've watched it. Yeah.
Yeah, that is also brilliant, you know what I mean?
He's a very good writer because it's clever. So you know what they used to say for years? Everyone used to say, "Oh, how can you like Seinfeld over Friends?" And 9 times out of 10, when you get in a conversation, it's either Seinfeld or Friends.
I like them
debate.
both. I actually like them both.
Same. I didn't watch Friends in its entirety. I only just saw episodes here and there.
Yeah.
And you have your funny moments, all the rest of it, but that debate, it's like Ronaldo, Messi, Friends, Seinfeld.
Yeah.
That's how it's been for as long as I can remember.
I think Seinfeld is much
Clever. It's clever humor, whereas
more
Friends
clever.
is silly stuff.
Friends is more, like...
Day to day.
it's
More
different.
relatable, yeah?
More
Yeah.
relatable, yeah. And don't get me wrong, like,
Seinfeld's
one of the
very
funniest scenes I've ever seen on Friends,
It is.
right?
Yeah.
And me and Taylor, we laugh about this. Ross, right?
Pivot.
Huh?
Pivot.
The pivot's a good one.
The spray
Pivot-
tan?
Huh?
The spray tan?
The spray tan is one of the... That's probably second.
That's fucking fantastic.
When he does the spray tan and then he walks into the room,
Yeah,
he goes,
bro.
I had spray tan. And Chandler goes, guess where I've been? And Chandler goes, the sun. Like, he just
Dumb
blunt.
humour, yeah?
Chandler
But when he's
was
doing the
fantastic.
turn and he goes, 1, 2,
Yeah.
3. And then he turns and he gets
Sprays
sprayed
him in
again,
the
man.
face.
I'm done, but that's not the funniest.
Which?
The leather pants,
Oh.
No.
Oh.
far
That's
out.
that episode.
It's the same episode.
It's the same episode.
It's the same episode.
Yeah, because he's burnt.
He's
So
burnt.
he uses
So-
the fucking...
No, he gets the leather pants because he's bought real tight leather pants because he's got a date.
I haven't seen it, so you got to describe
So
it.
he
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
to the toilet and he takes out the leather pants, right? And then he can't pull them up because they're that tight.
Yeah.
And he's sweating, so
He's
he can't
sweating.
pull them up. So
So
he
to
rings
extend-
up fucking Joey.
Joey.
And Joey's going, have you got like...
I love how Joey's like...
Okay, you got like some powder there, and he goes, yeah. So he puts the powder. He goes, oh no, just slipping.
Oh,
and he
no.
goes, have you got like? Is there something like a lotion? You know?
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah. And now he puts the lotion, and he goes, now I just got like a gunk all over me, man. And he's trying to pull up the pants, man, and I was fucking dying, mate. Like I'm telling you, it's one of the funniest episodes.
I'll have to look up that
It's
that
fantastic.
scene.
Fantastic.
So I can
show.
see.
The other line that he does where I died, where he finds out that Rachel's pregnant. Do you remember that one? So he's sitting there and he goes, I've got something to tell you. And he's sitting there just looking at her, right? And she goes, I'm pregnant. And he just keeps nodding.
Yeah.
He keeps nodding.
And she ends up reading a magazine.
Yeah, he just keeps nodding. And he goes, but I thought it was 100% safe. And he goes, not always.
That's when he gets the condom.
He gets the condoms and he comes out and he goes, Well, they should have told me that it was only 99. They should have told me. I'm going to write an angry letter to these.
I have to watch this in full.
There is
It's a good show.
Yeah,
I like the
good show.
Joey's PlayStation line. PlayStation's whack. You know when he's trying to act like he's young. He goes, PlayStation's whack, man. Sup with the wax.
He's funny, Blake too.
That was alright.
Chandler for me was
Classical.
Peak.
Yeah.
Just
Classical.
self-deprecating.
For me, Ross was the funniest.
Yeah.
But Chandler's right there.
Chandler, I love Chandler.
And in Seinfeld, who's your favourite?
George.
Yeah.
George Costanza.
kills me, man.
George is
Kramer.
like all my insecurities.
Yeah, I can see you like Kramer. He's a genius, Kramer.
He's
What
an
an
amazing
actor.
actor.
What an actor.
He's insane.
I just love
Yeah.
that George embodies all my anxieties,
Yes.
all my insecurities,
Yeah.
and he's just
He does
He's
that.
just a person,
Many.
you know. He's like a
The George world. And the magic
Worlds are colliding?
yeah, the world's colliding part.
Yeah.
Not collide.
What a
Yeah.
show,
You
man.
know, he come up. My favourite part of Seinfeld was when it went on for about 2-3 months when he got engaged
Oh, with Susan.
with
Yeah, of
Susan.
course.
Up to
Yeah.
that point onwards, because it went in a different direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when he got engaged, and Jerry was supposed to get engaged.
Yes, how funny is that?
The back.
How funny is that? When George ends up going to the PR.
We made a pact.
We had a
made a pact.
I shook your hand.
Yeah, bro.
It's a ripper show. They're both good shows.
Nah,
There are so every character is brilliant.
Yep.
Oh, for
Every
sure.
side character is fantastic.
Yeah.
Like Banya for
Newman.
me. Banya when there's like,
He's
oh,
a
you know,
weirdo, man.
yeah, like the suit doesn't fit me. He's like, yeah, I'm huge. I love it. I love
That's
it.
what I was describing
Yeah,
before.
yeah,
These
yeah,
little
yeah.
lines that no
Yeah.
one takes any notice of.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Fantastic.
You know. So you're a massive Seinfeld. So what did you think
Watch-
of that?
you ever watch
the
Seinfeld?
finale?
Never watched Seinfeld.
Never watched Seinfeld.
Average.
Chaz.
Did you?
Bang average.
Why?
What's that?
Bang average.
The finale.
of Seinfeld. Bang average to me. But I understand it
I-
ends
what-
up
yeah,
in the
why?
same spot again.
Yeah.
Right?
With the
button
button.
and they're, because at the start, you know how it is. They end up in the same spot. They were sitting opposite each other, this time in a cell, and he's talking about the top button on his shirt, right?
Yeah.
Same thing they did in the cafe at the start.
But don't you think the whole
But-
episode was brilliantly done?
No, don't get me wrong. I
Like the way
understand.
they
I feel
got
like there's-
everyone together.
Yeah, I understand that, and the courtroom and everything,
Yeah.
right? I get all that, but I don't know. It felt like it ended by them just going to prison because of all that stuff. Seemed like it was so abrupt.
I don't think there would have been any ending that you'd be satisfied.
That's what I was just about
That's
to say.
another thing. True.
So I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever watched a TV show,
One at a time.
probably apart from maybe Breaking Bad,
Yeah.
where I thought it took me ages to understand the Sopranos one. Right, I didn't understand it.
Yes.
Right.
You have to look into the Sopranos one to really understand it.
But like face value, I don't think there's ever been a show where I've been like, I love that ending.
yeah.
You know, that's a great
True,
ending.
true.
It's
You know
always
why?
you always want more.
Have you watched
I
Game
think
Yes.
that's the thing.
And
Yes.
I
you
think
watched
that's
Game of
the
Thrones?
thing. Because you want
Game of
more.
Thrones.
100%.
You're never going to be satisfied with it.
That has
For sure.
It's one of the best.
And
It's one of the
yeah,
best shows ever. But
What?
it has the worst
When
ending
the
I've ever
last
seen.
episode.
The worst ending
No.
of any show.
Yeah, fuck.
It's just TV show.
What's that?
Did you find it, like, not Seinfeld, but there's a couple of shows where when they ended, I was like sad.
All the time.
No.
I get sad all the time, bro. When I feel any show, bro, any show.
I get sad.
I'm telling you, any show.
Are you going to
Because
cry when Cena has his last match?
100%. I've been crying. but like, bro, you get it, especially if you love the show.
Yes.
But even if I've seen the show 100 times, it's like, it's finality. You
Yes.
know, it's like it's done.
Yep. I hate
You
it.
know, and it's like you've grown an
Breaking Bad did
attachment.
that to me.
Yeah.
That was a good show, man.
Great show.
Breaking
And I watched
Bad
that really
was
late.
It's
Great
like one of the best shows ever.
Yeah,
Great
amazing.
Breaking Bad,
Yeah.
and I loved Better Call Saul also, right?
I haven't seen it.
So if you like Breaking Bad,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to watch it one day. But yeah, so
Which one do you like more?
Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Breaking Bad was just. I remember for ages I never watched it because I watched it after it was finished,
Yeah.
and then I watched the full thing,
Yeah.
right? And I never watched it because I've got this thing where if people are sick and dying, I don't want to see it, man. Like it just ODs me, you know,
Yeah.
like people dying of cancer.
Yeah.
I don't want to know, you know. So I kind of avoided it because I knew what was happening to him. And then one day I sat through the first few episodes, and I I binge watched that.
Yep.
And I fell in love with it.
Great show.
That character from
What an arc.
mate, that's never been done before like
What
that.
an arc. What an arc.
That's never been done where you can go, that's why it's called Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
The other one was, and we can talk about this a bit later, but Vikings, because I loved Vikings.
I haven't seen it.
It is phenomenal, Vikings, and I was sad. And the other one is, there's a few, but Yellowstone I really loved. I fell in love with Yellowstone. That was, felt sad when that finished.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a few when you watch it, because you get invested in them.
I find it hard to get emotionally attached to TV shows and movies. Like some people can cry through movies or cry because of endings and
I'm a
stuff like
big
that.
crier.
And that's fine. Me personally, I can't, because in the back of my mind, I'm like, it's not real.
Yeah.
So
but
for
it
me,
brings-
it's hard.
But it
The only
brings
movie,
emotion.
the only movie where I ever got like really, really emotional was John Q.
I haven't seen it.
Denzel with his son in the hospital. That movie fucking got me, bro.
Because of
That movie just fucking.
Is it an
bro.
illness thing or something?
No,
or?
the kid's sick.
Yeah, it's probably
And
not
the
good,
dad,
yeah.
like the whole story is like he needs a heart transplant, can't afford it.
Oh, that is
So he,
fantastic.
oh, it's a great movie. So
Yes,
he
yes.
yeah, bro, it's just.
There are some very powerful stories
And
like
that's the only
where-
one where I was
They bring back
and you know
emotion.
what else? Passion of the Christ. I know like it's a thing.
That shit fucked me up.
I watched Passion of the Christ, bro, and there was a moment in that where I just like I had a tear in my eye. Yeah.
See, with
Oh,
that,
no. As in when I say fuck me up, like I was in shock at how freaking like
yeah,
gory and
very,
shit that
very,
is.
Very
Yeah.
graphic.
Hey,
Oh,
fuck me
they
up.
reckon that wasn't like 20% of how it actually was. They reckon it was
that to
worse.
cut it back?
They reckon it was way worse.
Wow.
Like the actual crucifixion was like way worse, and they recorded way worse, but he actually couldn't get it cleared.
Yeah.
He couldn't get
Too
like,
brutal?
It was too fucked.
Well, you know he's
They wouldn't have played it in cinemas.
That was still bad though. Like, that was still pretty
Yeah, yeah,
fucked.
yeah.
they're in the process of
Yeah,
Yeah, the
writing-
resurrection.
Yeah, they're in that, and he's trying to get that like I think they want to do it in their language too.
Aramaic.
Yeah. But
With Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, right.
You know what was a shit ending? How I Met Your Mother. I don't know if you ever watched
I
it.
never watched. I know it.
I
but
watched bits and pieces. I never did the full.
Bro, I've never been more disappointed in a fucking because it is a great show until like the last season, and then it's just it just fell off a cliff, and the ending was just what? Because the whole premise is
Sometimes they go too long. These series, and they kind of like run out.
they run out. Well, it got cancelled or something.
Yeah.
So they had to kind of rush everything. But like, so the whole point is like finding out who their mother was, and then it just the way it landed was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like it was a great journey. So like, you know, I'd recommend watching it, but like that ending was just like that was.
So I don't know if Atusha's seen all of these shows or none of them, or whatever.
The
So
three
I'll
you
ask you a
mentioned,
question.
Yeah.
In your time, based on your shows that you've watched and things like that, were you upset when the Wiggles changed members?
You're a dickhead. You're a dickhead.
I can't stop.
Yeah, how's this?
Why? Answer the question.
See?
Why are you
I've
asking?
never watched the Wiggles. I used to watch Tom and Jerry.
He doesn't want to answer.
Right.
Tom and Jerry? What?
Jim
What a show.
Caviezel
SpongeBob?
was struck by lightning, for real, when they were filming the crucifixion. How's that? Full true story.
Have you watched The Walking Dead?
The
Anyone
Walking
watch The Walking
No.
Dead?
I've seen
No.
the movie.
You guys are fucking missing out. When you brought up,
movie.
when you not movie, sorry, show. When you brought up shows that go too long, The Walking Dead went fucking 5 seasons too long.
Yeah, well.
How many did they do?
So they did 11.
Oh,
The show should have ended after a scene in season 8, but they fucking dragged it. It had the perfect ending. It actually had the perfect ending in season 8, right? Everything tied up. It was great, and then they got continued for more. And then the main actor, Andrew Lincoln, who
Yeah.
plays Rick Grimes,
Yeah.
left the show. So for the next 2 seasons, the main character
even
for the
the same
first
one?
9 seasons isn't there in the
Oh,
last 2
that's
seasons.
shitty. That's crap.
And it's 11 seasons, but every season had like 16 episodes. The
long.
last 2 had, I think, 32 each.
Far
So it's
out.
it's pretty much like an extra 6 seasons.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like they dragged that shit.
They just
You-
used
Did
that.
you watch? Do you watch more sport than you watch TV? As in,
No,
like,
I watch
series?
much more TV and
Okay, like series.
yes.
I don't. My entire life, I've always watched more sport
Same.
than I've ever watched anything else.
Can I tell you something?
I haven't. Here's a fun fact before you go on. I haven't switched my TV on in the lounge room. Me personally, I think has been once or twice in 7 years.
Wow.
And that was just to stream my KO to the bigger screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, as in to actually watch a TV show, maybe even more than 7 years. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wild.
I haven't been in my lounge room.
So I
don't watch a lot of TV.
I only watch
I
two.
think it's getting that way, isn't it?
Before I met my missus, rarely watched TV. Met
Yeah,
my
you're
missus,
right.
I don't go out anymore. I just fucking sit there and
Watch
just
whatever.
watch
we
it.
pick a movie or a series. If we can find
Yeah.
a good series to watch,
Yeah.
it's always good. I did like Squid Games when that came on. I was a
The
big,
first one,
Never watched it.
it was good. I
I
watched
like
it
the
after
second one
everyone.
too.
I haven't watched it.
It's good. But the first one was sick, man. I really liked Squid Games. It was like
Did you watch it in English or Japanese?
no, I watched
Korean,
it in
sorry.
English.
Korean.
I watched it
In English?
yeah.
With
I
subbies.
watched it with the subs.
With subbies.
Yeah, you
That was the
need, you
best
need
one.
to watch it in
I watched it
Korean.
in
Yeah.
like Japan or Korean, whatever,
Yeah.
but with subs.
No, I can't.
I
I'm a
enjoyed them
world,
all.
I'm a
I
world
thought they were
movies
great.
guy, bro.
You don't
SBS
piss
back
it
in the
Much
day,
because
bro.
what happens is, because I've always got the subs on because of my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Always got the subs on everything, you know. But what happens when it's in a different language and the sub, right? If you turn around for a second, you
Yeah,
miss
yeah,
something,
yeah.
you know what I mean? And at least I can hear it, you know what I mean? But I do get what you mean, but you just you
that-
stop noticing.
Nah, I can't.
Huss
I've got
just
like
mentioned the show. Sorry, Power. Has anyone seen Power?
No, but I've seen Suits, and
so yeah,
that's amazing.
Suits is
Suits is
but Suits
fantastic.
is, Suits is
Suits-
another one.
Suits went too long.
Yes,
Correct.
Yes,
100%.
Suits went too long. When
Correct.
Mike leaves,
Yeah,
should have
we
been
just
it.
fucking
Yeah,
spoiled
but
it.
banger show.
Oh yeah.
And the start's
Massive
always
spoiler.
the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the first
But
2-3 episodes.
Yeah,
Power is one. Like Power's top 3 for me.
Wow.
What is
All
that?
time.
What's it about?
So 2 mates. There's Ghost and Tommy. From the streets, but they've made it. You
Yeah.
know, like they're drug dealers. But Ghost lives a double life. He's very much into like the corporate life as well. He wants to legitimize a bit.
Yeah.
Tommy's definitely more street, and it's just that relationship, along with marriage and girlfriends, and there's just and there's like 4 spin-offs I think after it, and I've watched 1, 2, not in their entirety, but
It's old? Or
Power is about 10 years old now.
oh shit. Yeah, alright, that's long. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic, like top 3 of all
How
time.
did I
Like
not hear
50
about
cents
this?
in it. Yeah.
yeah, Sopranos, Sopranos, Breaking Bad, Power.
Really? That
the-
high?
For me, I love
There you
it.
go.
Like
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
love
have
it.
to look up what this is.
The one thing I didn't like about Power is that this sounds dumb, but there were too many sex scenes in the early seasons. I got to the point where I was fast forwarding them, just because like fuck, hurry up, bro! I need to know what happens next. Like
Yeah.
I don't care. You know?
Have
what
you
I mean?
seen it?
A little bit. No, not all of it.
Okay.
I gotta
Superb. Superb
No,
show.
no,
It's
so-
on
I
Stan.
don't
It's on
I don't
Stan.
even remember the ads for it or anything.
It was always on Stan.
Yeah.
50 Cent was in it.
Okay. Oh, the sauce.
Yeah. Tommy
Power.
Egan is one of the greatest characters of all time.
Have you watched Snowfall?
What is
Have
it?
you watched Snowfall?
Snowfall? I've watched bits and pieces.
Yeah,
Great show.
It's a great show.
No, I've seen Snow White.
It's the same thing, kind of. Elijah Hollins would love Snowfall, but well, have you watched Ozark?
Very good, very good.
Have you watched Ozark?
Mate, I'm telling you, I have not watched a lot of new TV.
Oh,
I've watched
to answer-
1 season of Ozark, and I just haven't continued. But that's
It's a great show, but it's another show that has a terrible ending.
Oh, okay.
It's just not the ending it should have had. It's not like a bad ending in terms of like it's just not the ending that should have happened.
You know which had a good ending, and it was a great series, Queen of the South.
Great fucking
Yeah.
show.
How good was that's
Fantastic
probably
show.
the best kind of like Mexican cartel show, even though because it's a female that runs it.
Yeah.
Bro, it's fantastic.
But the ending, that is an ending. Did you pick that ending?
No.
It is fantastic,
Yeah.
man. That's a great. Queen of the South is like.
I don't know any. Well, I only just saw Breaking Bad this year, by the way.
Queen of the South, bro.
This year.
Have you watched Better Call Saul yet?
What is it?
What was his
Better Call Saul?
name?
No, I haven't, but I've got
You need to
I know.
watch it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
better than
I will.
Breaking Bad.
I
What
will,
was
I will.
his name? The psychic? I used to love him. I forgot his fucking name, bro. But I used to call everyone by that name. It's a cute name. I can't remember. It's like Pito or something.
No, yeah. Well,
It was something like that. He was a champion.
he was the best man.
Yeah,
I think he
yeah.
was just a side actor, and he became
He
one of the main
became,
actors. He was so cool.
Yeah. Oh, what a show. I'm going to rewatch it. 'Cause what a show. That's
Cheat up now.
one of the
that's a
best.
sick show, bro. You know what I love about that? The soundtrack.
Yeah.
The soundtrack was Giorgio Moroder. Scarface guy. Amazing.
The other one was it was a short series. Started with G. Griselda or something. Griselda.
Griselda's a true story.
Yeah. She's that was a great
Yeah,
story
man.
too. Yeah.
Massive.
Those Mexican cartel kind of, they're really
Hectic.
I don't mind shows like that.
Yeah.
Movie
Well,
or show.
because-
Queen of the South.
Queen of the South.
Yeah, Queen.
But
of
I'm telling you, watch Power
my
too.
God.
One of them.
There's a comment in the chat, and someone brought up Game of Thrones. I'm telling you now, and I've watched a lot of movies and shows, right? So I think I know what I'm talking about. The first 4 seasons or first 5 seasons of Game of Thrones is better than Breaking Bad. Have you watched Game of Thrones?
I've watched a few seasons. I like that kind of stuff. I just haven't got time for it.
Bro,
Well, that's what I was about to say. I've watched season 1 of the Tommy spin-off. I just don't have time, man. It's hard. It's honestly
I'm
hard.
going to go left field here. The best piece of media I've ever consumed, and I'm guessing none of you guys have played this, it's a game. It's Red Dead Redemption 2.
Best game I've ever played.
It's the best piece of media ever made.
Best storyline game I've ever played.
Because it's the greatest story. You know why? Because movies are 2 hours long, right? Shows you can watch, but Red Dead is a game. It's Red Dead Redemption 2. It's a game that's 60 hours long. The main story is 60 hours long. So you're playing as a character, and he has one of the greatest arcs of all time. He's one of the greatest main characters ever written, Arthur Morgan.
Yep, agreed.
The connection you have with him, because you're playing as him, you're making decisions as him. It's different than anything a movie or a show
That's
can do.
true.
So I don't know if you guys played.
I've got it at home. I've played it once or twice. Slob in the Hob. Any tips on how to last longer, Rocco?
Last longer in what?
Good question.
That's the most fucked up shit
That's a good question.
In what?
Slobo, quick, donate more money in the
Don't
last
know more money and tell me last longer in what? I've got a solution. for
Table
all.
tennis, apparently. I think it could be. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Yeah, it's very.
Should we,
it's a very G-rated comment.
Should we get into some music?
We get music and also movies, I suppose.
But I agree with you
Yeah,
on that.
let's
Before
do
we
it.
get into
Just before, just to answer your question, I only watch 2 sports. Footy is one of them, and MMA is the other one. I watch every fucking MMA promotion. Other than that, I don't watch anything. I don't watch basketball, I don't watch golf, I don't watch F1,
Yeah,
nothing.
I watch footy.
Madrid?
Please tell me someone watched the fucking cricket.
Yeah,
The Ashes.
every fucking moment.
I don't.
I did watch some of it,
Travis Head.
but
Bro. But
You watched all of it.
let's talk about Travis Head for a bit, right?
Travis Head or Mitchell Stark?
You can go Stark as well, right?
Yeah.
But I mean Mitchell Stark. Let's start with Stark. Game,
35 years
set the
old.
standard, right?
35. There's no Cummings, no Hazelwood. He has to lead the bowling.
Yep.
Comes in.
And just obliterates them. What do you take? 13 for the game?
13 for the game.
13 for the game or something, 12 maybe for the game. Amazing, right? That first innings, right? England's first innings, he decimated them. Then Australia kind of stuffed it with the bat. Kawaja played golf for 3 days. He was off the ground, couldn't open. It just stuffed the whole team up. Shocking. Then England come out, and they were looking good, and then Boland fucking.
Boland hit. Stark and hit Boland.
Yeah.
Boland, everyone's
Boland
kind of
changed it.
criticising him, but you just know with Boland, he'll come good. He'll come good.
Absolutely. And that's what he did. Yeah. He's the one that turned the game after lunch. And
then there was a bit of a testy 200 runs.
yeah, 200. That's
especially when you can't score
No one
140.
scored. Yeah, we scored 140, and they scored I think 170 and then 160,
Yep.
something like that. So we had to score 200. And Travis Head,
Yeah. He took the game away.
when nobody could hit a ball, hit every ball.
Yeah.
He just. That is like I'm a massive cricket fan. That is
Me too.
Probably my favourite Test inning I've ever seen anyone bat. For me.
There's a few, but it was right up there because at the time when he came out, because the first thing he had to do, he had to open up.
He had to open with a first gamer.
The first game he had to
as
open
well.
up.
And that
he's
first
not an
gamer did
opener.
well. Weather Raw, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, he made like 30 odd runs or 20 something runs.
Yep.
So it's all right for his first game. But he came out and just took it away from him.
Just absolutely.
They got
Just
no
killed
idea
it. Nah.
about cricket.
I don't even watch cricket.
I have every idea about the game.
Yeah.
I
I
just don't know what the hell you're going on
Nah,
about.
bro.
I know how it works.
It's
I don't
the
even
Ashes.
know how Test cricket works. Is it Test
Bro,
cricket?
if you like sport, right? Sometimes
No,
there are
I
just-
tried to watch the other day.
Sometimes
But-
there are just moments in sport where like a moment or an athlete does something
Yeah.
that transcends every sport.
But can I say something about cricket?
Yep.
I'm not going to repeat what I said the other day.
No, if we repeat our conversation.
Demonetisation. I said to Rocker the other day, I love to watch one-day cricket because it's exciting. It's something's happening all the time. Blah blah blah. Whether it's wickets, runs, whatever, sixes, this that. Test cricket, for me, I respect what it's about and that it's a game of chess. You know, it's not a just go out there and slog everything, right? I get that. But I can't watch something... I can't watch a sport where something happens every hour.
But it doesn't.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, something
I'm
happens.
exaggerating.
Yeah.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not that I don't have the patience for it,
Yeah.
but I just prefer that faster cricket game where it's just a six fest.
That's fair.
You know
See,
what I mean?
I actually hate 2020.
He said the same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he said
hate
the
it.
same.
For me,
So
it's
it's
test
fine,
cricket. I'll go one days, like I love one days, proper
Yeah.
one day, 50 overs, because that's still a battle.
That's fine.
But test cricket, bro,
Yeah.
is...
It's the ultimate.
It's art,
It's, the
bro.
ultimate. It's called
It is-
test
yeah,
cricket.
yeah.
It's testing my patience.
Yeah.
It might be testing.
You know what?
And the other
I'm sure
thing
you can. I'm sure you can appreciate, you know, like the longer form shit because it's more strategical. But it's just not entertaining.
It is.
No, don't you-
There's a difference for me.
It
it's
is,
a difference.
it is
Tactical games are
absolutely
fine.
entertaining.
Yeah, but like I don't like
Yeah.
I can watch a lot of MMA. If I see someone 15 minutes on the floor grappling, dominating for position, I can appreciate that. I can appreciate, you know, the level of skill it takes, the training camp that went into it. But I'm not gonna, like, it's not entertaining.
Yeah.
I'm not entertained by it. I can appreciate
But then
it.
for them, they love that.
I know,
So
but
that's
see,
fine.
Yeah.
This is your generation now. Like, you need to be... You entertain me! Entertain me!
Well, why else
I
am I
watch
watching?
football.
It's
All
entertainment.
draws.
It's entertainment. It's different if you support a team. I'll watch things.
Slob in the hob. I last 90 minutes. Jared can't take it anymore.
Jared.
Jared Waitley, I'm assuming.
Steven Gerrard or what's going on?
90 minutes. That's a good effort.
Fucking 90 minutes.
So, yeah.
Jesus.
They reckon man average 5.5 minutes, but a girl needs 13 minutes. So we're fucked. We need 2 of them. No, see, you're wrong because you're wrong. I don't give a fuck. You're wrong.
But the whole thing is entertainment.
What you like is wrong.
No,
It's not entertainment.
Look, there's different forms of entertainment. So, for example, you go like there's nothing happening, but see, cricket, a test match is broken into.
No, I'm not talking about cricket. I'm sure you could be right. I just don't watch it.
Yeah,
But
I know.
yeah.
I know. But you're saying, oh, you know, like you're going, oh,
I said
nothing
it.
happens,
Yeah.
and you're going, oh, I can't sit there and watch. The thing is that you're watching a test in one session. You know, a 2-hour session
Yeah.
is like a mini game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, like I say, I understand
So-
how it works and everything, and I respect it. Like,
And
I
then
really do.
Even, you know, when someone gets a wicket, like, look, at the end of the day, I grew up with cricket. So I used to watch footy, and then during summer, man, I used to watch every one day and every test series at home. And I used to be that fanatical because there was no stats really those days. I used to write down every ball, every stat. I loved the one days. But the one days meant something those days.
Yeah, of course.
They don't really mean nothing anymore.
Yeah, unless it's like a comp.
Well, unless it's the World Cup or something. But with a test, you know what I mean? When someone gets a wicket, right? Sometimes you see him work that wicket through that whole over.
I get that, yeah.
You
I
know
get
what I
that.
mean? And I appreciate that. I watch it and I'm going, right, look where he's bowling. Look where he's bowling. All right. And you almost know what he's going to bowl next.
Yeah. But to see it play out, it's an art form.
That's what I mean. It's like a
But
chess
I
game.
also understand
Yeah.
that if you haven't grown up, if you don't know how you cannot like it, I understand that. But I love it.
So I played cricket as a kid.
Yeah.
Shocking. I was horrible at it. But I was really good at footy. Footy always felt like fuck, I have to play well. Because, all right, I'm in this rep side, I'm in that rep side. So, like, it's a chore.
Yeah.
Cricket, bro, no one cared about me. I was just going to play with my mates, fucking have a laugh. I was just standing in the slips, bag out the batsman.
That's good.
And you just have a laugh. I'd bat 10th. So I was,
no pressure coming out.
I had one shot, bro, and I'm swinging. That's it. I didn't know how to block. I didn't know how to cut. I knew how to fucking smack, and that's it.
Yeah, no.
And I had so much fun. It was the best, you know.
Yeah,
it was my favourite sport to play as a kid.
Sports.
Yeah, man.
I'll make you a promise. Next test match, which is Boxing Day test now.
Let's go.
Nah, there's one in the Gabba.
You want to go?
Yeah.
I'll come with you.
I always go to one day, bro.
I want to see what it's like to be there.
I usually go,
Yeah.
I don't want to go day one. Fucking 2-pack, man. I
Yeah,
can't be
day
fucked,
one's
man.
No, let's go.
Like
Fuck
a
it.
day 3.
Yeah, done.
If it lasts that long, geez.
We'll go.
Yeah, I know. And that's why I'm pissed off.
The
And
2
you
days.
Tommy dogs, off you go back to
Bazball.
your shithole country, mate. Come here and try to play the game you taught us, and now we're punishing you out of it. Get out of here. You're a bunch of... Like, they are one of the worst cricket team. And that
They're just sooks, bro.
And that Pierce Morgan jammed that up your clacker. He reckons like 5
I saw that.
Gonna be.
Yeah, I
Shut
saw
up,
that.
Stupid. Oh, the worst.
And he was
cricket team.
confident
If
too.
we're the worst cricket team, what does that make you? You bunch of bananas.
Give him one of them.
Yeah.
What's that?
Give him one of
Banana
them.
of the week, the England cricket team.
Before we go into the thing, we're just gonna we're gonna go in. We're gonna keep. Oh, what are we doing here, man?
I don't know what you're doing right there.
In a mere 30 seconds.
Oh, we are just.
Oh,
You might have to go down a video.
This is it. So this week was Ragnar Lothbrok. So make sure you catch up with this week's story, the rise of the Viking Kings. I was saying to the boys before, that thumbnail took me 3 hours to make. So I hope everyone appreciates that.
Well done.
No, but I'm pretty happy with that thumbnail.
Looks good.
So get on to it, and let's we'll just watch a bit of a preview of what it was like this week. No, I don't think you have to switch it off because I've got the volume.
Oh, true.
But we might have to put the volume up so you can hear it. Put the volume up on your thing.
It's delayed.
Oh, it's delayed. So
Yeah, it's going to be like 20
We just mute our mic so you can turn up the speaker.
Hey, listen. If you thought Vikings were all about rowing boats and shouting out, "Skull!" Well, think again. This is a story about a guy who was a Viking version of a rock star. Fearless, little unhinged, and always ready to make history. Or at least a saga-worthy story. Some of it's real, some of it's a myth, and honestly, even the historians are struggling and saying,
What's your favourite bit?
This story, sometimes may be good, sometimes it may be shit. This is a tale of Ragnar Lothbrok.
Ooh.
I kept my mic on. Anyway, that's a bit of a disaster, but anyway. These mics are freaking me out today. But anyway, everyone get on to it. Make sure you catch. One of my favourite series was Viking. Ragnar was a superstar. So watch that. And you watched it?
I watched it.
I hope you enjoyed
I
it.
watched them the minute they come out. Within like 20 minutes, I'm on
That's
it.
good.
Yeah.
That's good. And I actually enjoyed it. I
problem.
think that's my best one so far. I'm getting better at putting them together. So hope everyone enjoyed that, and make sure you get on there and only subscribe if you really like the channel, or else piss off.
Pelham.
Yeah, that's it.
That's right.
I can't see what's next. Oh, here we go. I reckon I've got this. Are we up to this part?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Boys,
Yeah.
All right. So, my record of the week is an album called Discovery by Daft Punk. This album was released in 2001. I'm assuming, 2001. The reason I chose this album is because Daft Punk are the reason why I started DJing.
All right.
So when I was a kid, I used to sneak into my uncle's room. He was still living at my grandma's. He would have been 20 years old. He would have been 25, and he had this cool hi-fi system. He had all these like records and CDs, and I remember going in and stealing his CDs, and I remember listening to Daft Punk. So it wasn't this album. Pretty sure it was Alive. And I remember hearing Around the World for the first time. And I was like, I don't know, because at that time, I'd only ever really listened to Michael Jackson, whatever was on the radio,
Yeah.
a little bit of rap, right? Like a little bit. I was just getting into rap. But I remember listening to Around the World and being like, this is fucking amazing, and this is what I want to do. Whatever this music is what I want to do. And man, like this album for me, I love all their albums. They've never released a bad album. I saw them at Sydney Myer Music Bowl. 07. Yeah, it would have been 1920. Yeah, and mate, this album here, Discovery, it's got like, you know, One More Time. I don't know if you know that track. You would know that track. 100% you'd know that track. One of my favourite love songs ever, Something About Us, is on this album. Beautiful track. And there is one of my, like, this is a low-key track, right? That so it's spelt Veridis quote. That one there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now say it fast.
Veridis quo.
Very disco.
Oh, very disco.
Very disco. So yeah, I love everything
Very
about
Very clever.
Daft Punk, and
Very
like, you want to talk about sad? When they announced their retirement, I was genuinely upset. I was like, fuck. And the way they announced their retirement was spectacular. They were both, because they're both robots, right? So they were walking in the desert side by side, and one of them just fell back, and his battery had run out. And he
It's very cool.
pressed the self-destruct button.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very
And the other one like went to him, like tried to help him, couldn't help him. He goes off, and it's the saddest fucking thing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So, look, Daft Punk, you know, I just literally just chose this album. It's listen to anything they've ever released. Random Access Memories is a brilliant album. I don't know if I brought it in, but another one of my
I don't
favourite
think you have. I
songs.
think that's the first one you brought in.
For Daft Punk, it's the first one you brought in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I take notice every week, trust me.
nice. Yeah, Random Access Memories is another great album. There's a song on that which is fucking like every song on it. You got like Get Lucky, you got Lose Yourself to Dance. There's a song, fuck, I actually forgot what it's called. It's the one with the guy from The Strokes, Julian Casablanca. Fuck, I forgot the name of the song like an idiot. It's one of my favourites. But Daft Punk, man. Do you know much about Daft Punk?
Yeah, I do, and I know some of their songs, and I do like them. But always Wednesday is my Andy album listening day
Yeah. This is a cool album.
because I get.
So tomorrow you're going to listen to it?
Yeah.
This is a
send you some
cool
stuff,
album.
I always listen the next day. Usually.
That's a ripper.
Yeah,
Oh,
It actually is
it's
very, very
amazing.
good
Yeah,
from
yeah.
go to
and
O.
I do know it.
Instant Crush is the song. Instant Crush. That song with Julian Casablanca.
It's a cool album too. Nice
Oh,
album.
it's
Yeah, it's it.
amazing. Daft Punk, man. The actual goats, you know. On Random Access
That's
Memories.
proper use of the word goats.
Yeah, all right.
On Random Access
The
Memories.
real goats here, bro.
It's a go.
On Random Access Memories, they have a track with Giorgio Moroder. So the Scarface producer that produced the soundtrack to Scarface. He was the one that actually, he's attributed to be one of the founders of dance music, of electronic music. Yeah, so he talks about, you know, using the synthesizer, about like, you know, what BPM to go at, and it's have you heard Giorgio by Moroder, that track?
No, but I'll tell you that Axwell and Sebastian Ingrosso have the same thing that you have. So they heard Daft Punk,
Yeah,
inspired by, started up.
amazing.
And I'm pretty sure, if by memory, this was in an 2009 interview with those two, which later became the One documentary when they did that, right?
Oh, yeah.
They took parts of everything, you know. They
What
actually
an
said
album.
it was about around the world. I'm pretty sure that was
Really?
what they spoke about.
Well, that was
It's very interesting.
That was the track.
Amongst Quincy Jones
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
else
There
and
you
so on
go.
and so forth. But that was the track. That's not even my favourite Daft Punk. Is that your favourite Daft Punk of all time?
My favourite Daft Punk track
Go on.
of all time, probably Something About Us,
Okay.
or Instant Crush,
Yeah.
or, but there's a lot. Like Robot Rock. First time I heard
Great
Robot
track.
Rock. Aerodynamic.
There's a lot.
There's heaps, bro. There's heaps.
Okay, pick one. See, it's hard with Daft Punk because they made so
Bro,
many bangers.
honestly, like, if I have to, because it's so close to my heart,
Go on.
Instant Crush.
Okay.
Instant Crush, it's easy listening, but it's like, and it's not the most Daft Punk track.
And then next in line, Not Around the World, considering that was what you heard?
Around the World's a classic, but bro, they've made better songs.
Of course, yeah, I agree.
Like,
My favourite's Human After All.
amazing.
So I still think that is one of their greatest tunes they ever played. And then, made. And then my second favorite isn't even a Daft Punk track, but yeah, I kind of attribute it because half of Daft Punk is a guy called Thomas Bangalter, right? He used to make like house music and stuff, and he used to do collabs with other DJs and whatever. He did a track, Andy will know this. I don't know, you probably never would have Wiggles and stuff, yeah.
You're walking on, bro.
Huh?
You're walking.
I'm walking on. Fuck, that's it. I'm getting no food. I'm going to eat grass. Vegans are going to love me. So Much Love to Give. What a tune, right?
Amazing, bro.
Absolute cracker tune. And
Amazing.
he made that. And if you listen to that tune, it sounds exactly like his Daft Punk tune. But it was before he was doing Daft Punk stuff. They were very that sort of music was man. They pioneered a lot of other DJs too, especially French electro.
But look at even like their influence into hip hop.
That's
right.
Yeah,
like Kanye.
Kanye sampled them.
Yeah.
That's
like
how I know Daft
Stronger.
Punk.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
so he sampled Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger.
Correct.
With his song Stronger, which you would have heard Stronger. Everyone knows that.
Fucking track.
But the funny story about that is that, I don't know, you might know this, he couldn't get the drums right. So he called in Daft Punk to do the tracks, to do the drums. Didn't sound right. Still couldn't get it to sound right. Loud. He called Pharrell, couldn't get it right. No one could get it right. Kanye, the greatest producer, like I think, couldn't get it right. He got Timbaland. I don't know if you know who Timbaland is.
Best producer of all
Timbaland.
time, really.
Timbaland had it sorted in 5 minutes.
Yeah. But he's widely regarded as probably
The drum guy.
if he's probably top 3 producers of all time. So
Easy.
and then
I
it's a
think-
matter of like favoritism.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like he had, I think he even used Scott Storch. So like that's how many producers he went through just to get the drums right, and he couldn't do it. Daft Punk couldn't even get the drums right on their own sample. You know,
It's
Timbaland.
It's such a good album.
Oh, it's
like,
anything by Daft Punk, like I said, is just mind blowing.
Yeah, I
it's
agree.
always ahead of its time.
do you know they sampled? If don't ruin it for yourself and do that. Listen to that first, and then look on YouTube. Where did Daft Punk sample their music from? And it goes through some of their tunes.
How amazing is it?
Bro, there's some stuff from like the 40s in there.
Yeah.
Right? And all they did was take this much of a wavelength, like, of a wavelength of a track, of course, right? It took like this much, reversed it, pitched it up, pitched it down, tempo this, that, and it's just like,
amazing.
what the fuck just happened? What even came across your mind to go, that's what we can sample?
Is this the question we were having last week?
Artistry. That's artistry.
Yeah.
Aren't they just grabbing something that's already been produced and changing it around?
It's sampling.
But the changing, that's what makes it.
But what
theirs.
they did with it,
No, I'm asking
you
you,
would
this is the
never
question.
you would never even know that that's where they got it from. It's impossible to know. You would
What's
have
your
to be some
favourite-
genius.
What's your favorite track of all time? Give me three. Give me three. It's too hard to probably pick one.
No, I've already got one.
Okay.
I have the same answer every time.
Yeah.
As in, we're talking about when it comes to electronic music?
Yeah.
Or just favourite tune of all time?
Your favorite, either.
I'll
Give
go
me both.
electronic.
Give me both.
Bowler Nation episode 2, DJ Dean. It's my favourite of all time.
Amazing.
Nothing will ever top that for me.
Yeah. I've got a lot of memories.
I don't know what that
It's a trance song.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it was hard. It was like base station like we're talking the Palais St Kilda sort of thing.
It's like hardstyle before hardstyle, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. This it'll never, because it has a lot of memories attached to it, like Metro, QBH, stuff like that. Like that song was the song. That was when the Circles came out and everyone was raving in the middle, you know what I mean? So for me, nothing will ever beat that tune as a favourite.
It's funny. I used to DJ, like when I would play, I was always doing rap and R&B,
Yeah.
right? But every now and again, I would do Room. Remember Room?
Tuesdays,
Saturday.
Saturdays, Yo-Yo.
Right.
No, that was Tuesdays.
No. I'm talking like 2011, 2012,
Yeah.
2013, right?
Yeah.
So it was trance.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and I had so much fun doing trance,
Yep.
way more than I had fun doing R&B and rap.
Different energy.
It's totally different
Yeah,
energy,
different
right?
energy.
It's like at a rap, like you go to a club and there's rap playing, the demographics different. You know, like nobody's really on drugs. You know, like everyone's like if they are, it's just Coke,
Different
but they're
vibe.
drinking, right? So Coke with alcohol, it's a very testy environment. You go to a trance club, everyone's happy.
Yep.
Everyone's like in love with each other. I'm the happiest person there. Like, I love it. You know, it was just amazing, man. You know, the
You could
the
speak
vibes
about
were-
those days for a long time. You could do a whole.
We could do an
episode
unfiltered
just
on
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Easily.
I missed
Room
that.
was sick.
Room
I got
was-
banned from Room, but I used to play there, so it was a funny story. I got banned while I was playing there.
Fuck.
And then I came back 2 nights later after I got banned,
Nice.
and they let me in.
Why they
Nice.
ban you?
Fight.
Oh.
But it was on a Sunday at a specialised event. 2 days later on a yo-yo on a Tuesday, I come in, I'm like playing upstairs. They're going, oh, that doesn't really check out, but okay.
What are they going to do? No.
I was like, how do you ban someone that like?
yeah.
But yeah, it was. Room was sick.
Yeah.
It was a really good time.
The cages. I remember the cages.
They all got bird cages.
Yeah,
That's
the
all they
bird
were.
cages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick.
It was sick.
You know, it was a good night when you're in a fucking bird cage.
100%.
You know you're having a fucking night.
Yeah, that's true. That's
And then up, you'd go like you go upstairs, main rooms there, bars
Yeah.
like over here.
Yeah.
And then you had the stage, which
Stage
was
was
raised and
all
all
the way
that.
at the end.
Yeah, all the way at the end. Cages either side. But then you'd go right to go to the toilets, and there was
there's like
another
a
room over
smokers
here.
Area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And smokers at the back. Yeah.
But I got. It
was a good place. It was a really cool place.
I loved it there.
Yeah.
My favourite venue to DJ at was Track. I used to love that. It was big.
Track.
It was good. Yeah.
Mark's place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to love it there. Silvers.
Silvers for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
the silvers, yeah.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
there you
yeah.
go. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It will. When you / I would have played there after you probably, right?
I wasn't in the main room.
Oh, okay.
I was in the R&B room.
Okay.
So that was like.
But there was like 4 or 5 rooms.
There were 2, 3, 4. You're right.
Yeah.
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 So
that middle, so you got the main one, like the big room downstairs, and then you had that little lobby area,
yep.
and then I was in the room up, like the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the R&B.
And then you had like that champagne lounge, small little
the one up top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's where I used to sneak my mates in all the time.
I think that was the transition from when it went to Silvers to and it swapped into Track. It would have been
Probably.
05, 06,
Yeah.
somewhere around there or something where it was doing the switch.
So
No?
for me, it was, I started there when it was Strut. So Track,
Strut. Yeah.
Strut, and then
Yeah.
it went into, I think I used to do CQ as well. I hated CQ though. Hated CQ.
That was a pretentious place.
Very. I hated it.
And I was a balcony next door.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Worst.
Fuck yeah.
Great owners, worst
Yeah.
crowd.
Yeah.
Just terrible. Anyway,
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Daft Punk, huh?
That's good.
Daft Punk.
Daft Punk.
Yeah,
I
man.
like it. Tomorrow is Daft Punk Day.
You're going to
man.
enjoy it. It's sick.
Yeah. You got a movie for me?
I have got a movie, yes.
Yeah.
We have got a movie. I reckon, am I going to get this right?
Swedish House Mafia is amazing, Vistra.
Yes, very much so.
Did you see Tiesto's latest set?
He's gone old school.
Playing trance.
Wait till you see what's coming. I saw leaks. We'll
Oh,
talk
no
later.
way. Nice.
It's a great fucking movie, by the way.
What is it?
Bronx Tale.
Oh, fuck. What a movie.
What a movie.
Yeah. What a movie, bro.
One of the great, I think, I don't know if it's underrated, but definitely not one that's always, like you always speak about Scarface and
Yeah.
Goodfellas.
Casino.
And Casino and The Godfather, but The Bronx Tale is one of the best. And the main actor there, Chaz,
Yeah.
I always forget his surname, but anyway, great actor.
Bro, one of
Have you
the...
seen it?
No, but I saw the guy that in that image. Is it De Niro on the left?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then who's the one on the right?
So that's Chaz. I've actually got his name.
I've seen his face
Chaz
so many times.
Yeah.
Parliamentary.
Okay, right.
Chaz Parliamentary.
He's very good.
Oh,
He was in Analyze This and all that, yeah?
yes,
Analyze
I think
that, yeah.
he was in Analyze This.
Yes.
He's very cool.
Yes.
And, he plays that part.
Great films. Analyze
Oh,
this and
Analyze
analyze
This
that.
and Analyze That. It's very, very,
Both
very,
great.
Easter
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. No, that's a great movie too.
go.
Anyway, watch that. What I didn't know is, so The Bronx Tale is about Chaz.
Yep.
So it's his story.
He directed
Oh, wow.
as well, yeah?
Not only did he direct
Yeah.
it, what happened there was he used to do a stage show about the Bronx Tale. It was a one-man stage show.
Oh, wow.
And De Niro saw it and said, we should do this in a movie, right? And that's how he got his fucking movie. And he got...
Crazy.
So, you know the young kid who's in it?
Yeah.
That's Chaz.
Oh, so he
Yes.
that's his. Okay.
Is it like an autobiography sort of thing? Of his
Kinda,
life
yeah.
or
It's like
whatever?
based on a true story.
You know what
Yeah,
the
right.
most gangster part of that movie is?
Oh, come on, man. The one where he locks them all inside.
Don't worry about that.
That is.
For me, the most gangster part of that movie is when he's driving in reverse the whole way.
Oh, the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
That is
I haven't
just,
seen it, I have no
Scene he
idea.
drives
that
like
is just
500 meters in
fucking
reverse.
gangster, bro.
Yeah.
You know? And you know what's funny? That scene has been duplicated in rap videos a few times.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
it?
Like 2 or 3 rap videos. There's a video with Biggie and Diddy, where Diddy's reversing and Biggie's in the passenger, and then DJ Khaled does it. I think in "We Taken Over" that track.
DJ Khaled. does.
Yeah, it's for me that's the most gangster shit.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it's him, and no one says nothing to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you notice, he drives past the cop as well.
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
cop
no
doesn't
one
do
said
anything.
anything. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, the bar scene where he locks
Oh,
them in
that's
there.
the bikies.
That really happened.
Yeah.
He said he was in the bar when that happened.
Yeah.
You know what's the most gangster scene for me? And this scene really resonated with me. It's not even like an actual gangster scene. It's when his dad stands up
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's like, "I respect you, Sonny, but I'm not scared of you."
Yeah.
That to me is fucking gangster.
Yeah, it
course.
was. De Niro played like, and he played, well, he wasn't the main role.
No,
but
the everyday man.
the everyday man.
So,
and
so
he-
sorry to explain. So like his dad is like a bus driver. Sonny's
Yeah.
a big fucking mafia gangster, right?
Okay, right.
And Sonny's giving his son like cash and shit. He's letting him hang out with the mob.
Yeah.
And his dad's not happy. And his dad tells him like, "Stay away from my fucking son. Like I respect you."
he goes into there.
Yeah, he goes into like the
right.
bathroom.
He
He's
gets
like,
the money and he throws it
Yeah.
back at
Yeah.
him. He goes,
He's
"You
like-
don't need your money, you know."
and he's like struggling. He's a struggling bus driver.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't pay bills. And he's like, "I respect you, but I'm not fucking scared of
But
you."
he won't take that as a favour or anything like that. Yeah.
One of the biggest lessons in that movie too. Remember
Yeah.
when
When he's walking it.
when that guy when what's the kid's name?
They call him C. It's like
C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When that guy owes C some money.
Yeah, yeah,
and,
yeah.
and he's causing trouble trying to get him, and he's like, "How much does he owe you?" He's like, "I don't know, $20." Or you gonna do all that for $20?
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? You just lost. You paid someone to pretty
that's
much
exactly
fuck off for $20. He goes, "That's it. He's not gonna bother you now." That's
Yeah.
it. Life lesson.
when he's carrying me outside after that, when he goes, "I'm not scared," he carries him out, and the kid starts crying, and he goes, "But everyone, respects him. Everyone's
Yeah.
and he turns around to him and he goes, "That's not a man.
Yeah.
A man is a man.
He says
someone who gets up every day and looks after his family."
That's right.
And they say, "No, it's a top."
Is this streamable?
Yeah,
Like, it's on something?
It's on
Yeah,
Netflix.
yeah.
Probably.
I'll have a sus.
And the other-
he
I
said,
got it
he
on
said,
DVD.
he said
If you
that,
can't find it.
he said that people don't respect him, they fear him, which is
Yeah, that's right.
big thing as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Which is why the movie ended the way it did.
Should be. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
And the other good scene I liked is when he taught him the lesson about, is she the right girl?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, the
Door.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, isn't it?
The door.
No, he's never watched it.
I haven't seen it. I'm going to watch
So
it
he
though.
goes,
Oh, don't ruin it then.
No, it's like a really small part of the movie.
alright.
Yeah, no.
he goes like this, like he's in there and he's dating this girl, right? And he goes, "Hey, like he's the right girl and that."
Yeah.
Is she one of the great ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he goes, to see if she's the right one, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick her up in the car, right?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna open up the door for her. You're gonna let her in. You're gonna make sure both doors are locked, right? And then when you walk around, right from the back, if she opens up your door,
Like unlocks it.
she's the right one. If she doesn't, that means like she's selfish.
She's selfish. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Has that ever happened in the history of anything?
I've actually done. I've done that once.
What?
Door test.
I'll
did
take
the-
the.
I've
Really?
done- I did
There's
the
no
door-
way it happened.
I do the door test.
Surely not.
No, she did.
I do the door test because of the movie, but I take notice of it now.
Yeah.
My missus always opens up the door for
Well,
me.
the door's always unlocked.
Yeah, I know.
That's the thing.
No,
like,
I've got
it's always
old time school.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
No, things always
No,
unlocked.
she's got to
yeah.
unlock the door. She doesn't unlock the door, mate.
Do you open the card? Do you open the door for a girl?
Yeah.
When you go on a date?
Yeah.
Well done.
What's a
What do you
date?
mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
That's the door now for my missus. Don't
Yeah,
you do
good.
your
I'll do
missus?
it to my missus.
Well, I do that.
the door?
Yeah, of course. I'll do it for my
Hold
missus,
the
my
door
mum.
You know what the
tomorrow?
sidewalk
Yeah,
rule
of
is?
course.
You
sidewalk
walk on.
rule.
You
You
walk
walk
on
on the side of the road.
That's right.
Yeah,
You put
yeah.
them on
Yeah.
the inside. Yeah.
I know so many people that don't do that. That's fucking gone in this generation.
What's
I'm telling
that?
you now. The sidewalk rule. You know what the
Oh
sidewalk
no,
rule
you got to walk on the side.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
The man walks
Of
on
course.
the outside. Yeah,
of
that's
course.
right.
Yeah.
There's that. There's like if there's a big group of guys coming, you pull it.
Yeah, and then when something happens, you chuck her first.
But like I know so
Kidding, relax.
I know so many people my age that don't do that. It doesn't exist anymore.
No,
So if
that's a
there's
whole
group,
different
so
convo.
if you're walking with a girl and you're approaching a whole bunch of guys,
I pull her aside. Either behind me or if they. So let's say like we're on a sidewalk and the guys are here, I'll put it on my left side.
Yeah. I'd always want her to walk in front of me. Like
Or that, yeah. You never
in front
behind
of me,
me.
never behind.
Nah.
Yeah, always walk
So
in
you
front.
can see what's going on.
That's fair too.
Yeah. Do you ever sit in, so I have this thing, when I sit somewhere, whether it's fast food
Back
restaurant,
against the wall.
I can't have my back against the door. I need to see the door.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Where?
So let's say like we're in this room and this is in public, right? I wouldn't sit like this because the door's behind me.
No, I can't even have my desk like the way, if it's where the door is there, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to have even half my back to the door.
Yeah.
So at home, my door's here
Yeah.
and my desk is here.
Yeah.
And that's it. Now I know
Everything. Yeah.
anything happens.
Yeah.
And you know what it is?
It's too far here.
No.
It's a bit fucking sus.
No. It's not so much.
Restaurant, rooms.
No, but here's the thing. It's not a fear thing as such. It's more the case that if anything is to happen,
Bang.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, I've got headphones on.
Yeah.
I can't hear shit.
Yeah.
If someone wants to come break in my house, enjoy. I'm not going to hear you.
Yeah.
But if you get to that door, at least I'll see it open and then you can jump.
Fair enough.
You know what I got?
Otherwise,
You know what I? So
you're screwed.
I used to play a lot of PlayStation, and I literally bought $600 headsets. They're called SteelSeries because they have mic feedback, so I can turn up. So everything that plays through my mic, I can hear in my headphones. So let's say like a window breaks, I'll hear it
okay, right.
because like everything that goes through the mic plays in my headphones. So I bought that just for those reasons.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to watch this movie then.
Yeah, no, definitely watch
Yeah.
Bronx Tale.
Classic.
It's one of the best. Yeah, one
Classic
of the best.
movie.
As I said, not underrated for the people who know, like mafia and gangster movies.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not one that's spoken
It's
about
not,
a
not
lot.
a common one.
No.
Yeah, it's one of the great
pick.
ones. Yeah.
Because it's lost. There's so many good ones, like you said.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Good pick.
Of course, yeah. No, definitely. And that's it's been a big night.
Has good chats.
I'm gonna mention one more thing before we go, right? Because I did put in the thing, the burka that Pauline Hanson wore inside the Senate there. What do you think about that?
You're looking straight at me.
Well,
I think it's fucking stupid.
Yeah?
I think it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Right? Whether your opinion on the burqa or not. By the way, there's a misconception that the burqa and the hijab are mandatory in Islamic countries. They're not. In the Quran, it says you don't have to wear a hijab. You can, it's good, you don't have to.
Yep.
So this misconception of like, these girls are forced to wear it and stuff. Most of the time, bro, that you see like these 4 or 5-year-old girls wearing hijabs, it's because their mum wears it. Right? So they see their parents wearing it, or their mum wearing it. They also want to wear it. Like I know people personally where they have like a 4 or 5-year-old daughter, and they'll throw a tantrum if they leave the house without a hijab, like the kid. Because they're like, I want to just like you.
Yep,
right?
fair enough.
The burqa is not mandatory. It's not. Nowhere in the Quran does it say you have to
What's
wear one.
Pauline Hanson saying?
Well, I don't know. She's like, it's a safety risk or something, which maybe it is, right?
I think that's her whole issue. Like
Yeah.
you shouldn't wear it, say, inside banks or.
But I can walk around in public with a neck warmer. I can pull it up. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
But you won't in a bank. They'll pull you up. They won't let you
Yeah.
go inside a bank.
Can't go
Yeah.
in the
Okay.
bank.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
that's, I think that's her reasoning.
Yeah.
You know,
I remember
like-
COVID days. I used to have that fucking
Yeah.
the thing. They'd be like, "Hey, fuck, you dirty leopard, down your dog." Yeah,
But yeah, I think it's just disrespectful. Like, there's no need. Like, if you have an opinion, but wearing that, like, it's like a sake of religious garment. You don't do that, right? You just don't. I know your views on religion. I know you don't think, but
No, it's got nothing to do with the religion. The whole thing about her walking into the Senate there because she's tried to ban. I don't think she's trying to ban the burger. I think she's trying to say like out, in the bank or like you can't walk in with a motorbike helmet.
yeah.
Is that the same thing?
Well, yeah. Logically, yeah.
I feel like it's a cheap stunt.
Yeah, it's
It
just
was
for
a cheap
publicity.
stunt.
I feel like it's just like you know what.
It was definitely a cheap stunt. Don't get me
You
wrong.
know what?
But she got attention.
I've actually agreed with some of her stuff, right?
Yeah,
she's okay, all right. Like, but I see something like that, and I'm just like I have a little chuckle, and then I'm just like, what did she achieve though?
She's done it before.
She's done it
Yeah.
multiple times.
Yeah, so like
Same outcome.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like what are you trying to do? You're only appealing to the lowest form of person. You're not like no one educated is going to look at that and say, that's brilliant.
But they're talking about.
Correct.
But they're not agreeing with it.
What does it do?
I don't know,
All that does is alienate people more.
I think a lot of people do agree with it. I think a lot of people do
They
agree.
agree with
hasn't
her
been passed then?
message.
Huh?
Why
They
is,
agree with her message.
Yeah.
My thing is, why do you need to wear that to make a point? Go in there, use your adult words,
Yeah.
and stop playing games like a clown.
Well, I think she said they've stopped her like 5 or 6 times passing the bill.
Yeah.
Right. So,
But that has to
and
be for a
again, it was a
reason.
cheap stunt. I do agree with that.
But
feel like
there
it's
is a
nothing.
flip side to this, though. There is a flip side. The people that were in Parliament that said this is racist, she should not be wearing that, so on and so forth. Then you have to ask the other question. Well, why not? Why can that woman who pulled her up have the hijab on?
because she
can't wear a
because
burqa.
Pauline Hanson's taking the piss.
I understand.
It's
But
not
did
like
she,
a
no, but
rule-
she didn't go in there and say anything yet.
Yeah,
They
but
just
you-
instantly jumped down her throat.
But she's done it before. That's the thing.
So then it's implication. So now we just we just go on assumption.
But now we're going on technicalities. Like you know what the fuck she was trying to
I
do.
understand,
Yeah,
but I
that's
think
just
that's a
semantics,
dangerous
but-
world to live in.
Not if
Because
she's done it multiple times.
that's
bro.
how laws down the track are going to come into place. By you thought it? Too bad.
If you get a pedophile, you put him in a kindergarten. You know what he's going to do.
Of course,
Yes.
but that's an extreme comparison.
I know,
bro,
but it's the same.
I
Logic.
understand she was going in there to take the piss.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not stupid.
If it was the first time, maybe. But like, bro,
I'm not stupid. But you cannot. The argument they're making is that she shouldn't be wearing that in Parliament. It's disrespectful, and it's so on and so forth, and blah blah blah. So why is that any different to them wearing it?
Because to them, it's an actual like part of their belief
it's
system.
it's a sacred garden.
It's not for
like, you
her.
can't. Yeah.
Remember, but here's where I'm going with this. Remember the time she said that she's going to come out as as Islam, and the whole everyone erupted. You had people that bought it, you had people that didn't buy it, and so on and so forth, right? And she said she's going to turn Muslim and all the rest of it, right? If she had have done that and walked into Thing today to do that, was it today that she walked? No, it was yesterday or something like that.
Yesterday.
If she had have
No
actually
issue.
converted and
No
gone
issue.
and done,
Of
no
course
issue,
not.
right?
Of course not.
So this is just solely because she wore it to take the piss.
Yes.
I think it's stupid. Don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate.
Absolutely.
right?
But I don't
it's
think
stupid,
it's. I don't think
right?
it's illegal.
But
Like-
this is what they were trying. This is what I'm trying to get across, which is what they were trying to push, that this should not be allowed in Parliament and so on and so forth and blah blah. Which is precisely the point she's making about everyday life and where it's allowed and where it's not allowed.
And that's
so
where I
kind
think-
of to me it was like,
I
where
think
are
you're
we
giving
now?
too much credit to her.
Yeah.
To who?
To Pauline Hanson. I don't think she's that smart.
I don't think she's that stupid.
No, what credit am I giving her?
I don't think she's
By,
that stupid.
by having that this is what she's actually trying
No,
to do.
I'm just saying that's
I
what it
think-
looks like to me.
I think it's just pure shock value.
Yeah.
I understand.
I think it's just...
we're talking about it, right?
It's
So
completely
what-
unnecessary.
Yeah, it works.
It's completely
Yeah,
unnecessary.
But
just-
if you talk about
but-
the goal, it doesn't do anything
But if
effective.
she really
it's not even
No.
effective.
If
There's someone
she believes in something, like really believes that this should
Correct.
be, a law, and it's been passed in, 16 other countries or whatever she said, right? If she really believes, and every time they've knocked her back, she's probably thinking, well, all right, I'll do it like this. I'll shock you by saying, right, you think it's okay? Here I go. I walk in like this. How do you feel about that? Right? Now, I understand it's a religious thing, and they do it because it's a religious thing. But I say, so what?
for me...
So what that it's a religious thing? I don't care. I don't care because that's
fine.
your belief,
Yeah.
right? So, but that shouldn't affect the rest of us. So, if I can't walk into a place with a bicycle helmet, you
Yeah.
can't walk in with the burqa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full stop. That's how it should be.
There's a comment there. I can't see who said because my eyes don't go that far, right?
Yep.
About how can you assimilate
Yep.
something. What's the full comment?
How can you assimilate in society wearing a burqa?
Other than,
I disagree with that.
Other than robbing a bank,
No, I disagree with
right?
that.
What harm does a burqa
It's got
do?
nothing to do with that.
We've seen
do whatever
burkas
you want to
since
do.
God knows when. Why
How
not?
many times has someone in a burqa robbed a bank? Can I ask that?
Can I just ask a question? How many times do you actually see someone in a burqa?
Hardly ever.
Hardly ever.
I'm Middle Eastern.
Depends where you are.
I live in
Depends
a
where you are.
heavy Middle Eastern suburb.
Yeah.
I'd probably see someone in a burqa maybe once a year.
Yeah, I don't think wearing a burqa is the problem.
No.
That's not the issue.
Then what's the issue?
The issue is
Why is she trying to get a ban?
I have no idea.
why should you have a special law because of your religion?
There is no special law.
It's not a
What's the
law.
special
You can wear what you want.
Yes, I understand.
About
But
this bank
can you
thing and that.
wear it into a bank.
Yeah.
That's the whole issue, and I know
If you really want to,
That's a real
wear a
small
burqa
thing
and
to
go
have.
into a bank.
Yeah, and then go rob
but
it.
they'll stop you.
No, they won't.
Yeah, I think they will.
Well, why aren't they stopping the people in the burqas then?
I think
That's
I don't
the
know.
question.
How are they going to know? If Rocco wears a burqa tomorrow and walks into a bank, nobody's stopping you from doing that.
But if I
100%.
wear a helmet,
Yeah.
they'll stop.
But
me.
it's
Okay,
not
but
the
that's
same-
but that's the like. There's no like.
so
when
why?
But is that affecting you?
No, I know it's not affecting me personally. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to be like. I saw what happened, and I'm just
For
trying
me,
to
I'd feel
be
the
like
same.
a devil's advocate
Like
here too.
for
but
me, I'd feel the same if someone was mocking, like the crucifix. If someone was mocking,
I understand, but that's because it's personal
Yeah,
to you. But
like,
what I'm
I'd
saying
feel
is,
exactly the same.
All right, so if
I'm not even Muslim, and I
why
feel like
why can't I walk into a bank with a motorbike helmet?
It's a safety thing that they claim.
So why
Yeah.
can I walk? in
100%.
with a
No, I
burqa?
agree with you. I agree with
So
you.
this
Yeah.
is the. I think
okay. So
this
what
is
if
the
they?
issue.
So if they ban the burqa in banks, if they say, hey, look,
I think
in
that's
banks,
the whole issue.
in banks, we're going to ban the
When it's
burqa,
a safety
but you
issue.
can wear everywhere else. Do you think Pauline Hanson is still going to?
She won't be satisfied. This runs
No,
deeper
but
than
I-
just that.
But wait a
Yeah,
second.
for sure.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what a like.
Well, her thing
I
is,
don't know her
her
whole
thing
thing.
is, her thing is, bro, that you wear, like Peter V said in chat, you wear it, you don't want to stimulate. But I disagree.
No, the greater
I don't
issue-
agree with
I
that.
can dress up in all black tomorrow and I can walk the streets of
No,
Dandenong,
I don't agree
but I
with
can
that.
wear a neck warmer, look
That's
like a
got
thug.
nothing to do with
Yeah.
with that. That's got nothing to do with this whole argument. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. They don't
The greater
simulate
thing
and
for
all that.
her is
the
more-
whole thing is for me is why should you have a special privilege walking into a place, right? Because of your religion.
You know why, Rocco? And you're not gonna like this answer, but religion has been a big part
I don't
of
care.
the world's history,
But
and
I
it
don't
needs to be.
care. Yeah,
but just because Rocco doesn't care
But it's
doesn't
been
mean
a
it
thing
doesn't
for
matter.
like
No, but society
2,000,
doesn't
3,000.
care.
But it does.
They do.
No, but it
Because
doesn't.
there's enough people to not overturn it.
Yeah, otherwise it would have got over.
But it's
overruled.
overturned in other countries.
Okay,
That's
and
the
until
whole
it's
thing.
overturned here.
Okay, but in
This
the,
is the argument. This is the argument. This is the argument that.
can I
why-
ask which countries it got turned over?
I don't know. Look,
Is it mainly like European, like?
I don't know.
no?
We would have to look
Like
at
Poland
it.
would be one I know because they've really
Poland,
won.
100%.
You would have to look.
Not
it
even
up.
a question.
I'm not-
Russia?
I'm not even.
Nah,
really
Russia has a big
sure
Muslim.
100%.
Russia has a big
Hey,
Muslim
to tell you the
population.
truth,
Are we talking about the bank thing, or are we just talking in general?
In general.
Oh no.
no. I
Poland.
don't want it in general. Like that's ridiculous.
No, we're talking about which country. Yeah, but the countries banned, is it in general or just in
I
bank?
think it is in general.
Oh, there you go. So
and we don't
Poland will be
want that.
one.
We
Poland
don't-
for sure.
We don't want that.
France, Austria, Belgium, Denmark, and China.
Okay,
That
there
have
you
banned
go.
it completely.
there you go.
Well, I don't agree with that because then
I
you're
don't
taking
think you
away
can
your
ban it
freedom.
completely. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a few more like
And if she wants to ban it
Tajikistan.
completely, I completely disagree with
Same.
that, right?
Yeah.
But I do agree that if it's good for some in certain areas of safety and that,
Yeah.
it should be for everybody.
That's a logical
And
argument.
I don't care
That's
if
why.
it's for religion or if it's the secular group. I don't care who it's for. All I care about is why should one have special privileges over another?
But it's not even like it's not even a huge privilege.
So you just cover
They're just going to a bank.
I understand.
So wear a burqa.
No, but I want to
But
wear.
you've got the exact same right.
Yeah, you can do that.
You can wear it if you want.
Yeah, but I can't wear a motorbike helmet.
But they're not the same thing.
But who cares? Neither can she.
Yes, no one can wear a motorbike
That's
helmet.
right.
But why can't
But you both can
No,
wear a
but why
burqa.
can't you wear a motorbike helmet?
But you can both
You're
wear a
missing the
burqa.
point. Why can't you wear a motorbike helmet?
For whatever reason. I don't know. I don't make the rules.
You can't wear it because you can't hide your face.
Okay, but you can wear a burqa. So go wear a burqa tomorrow at a bank.
You shouldn't be allowed to.
Okay, but you can. So go wear a
But you
burqa.
shouldn't be allowed to.
But you can.
But you shouldn't be
But
allowed
you
to.
can.
Yeah, I
So
know
go
you
wear a
can, and
fucking burqa tomorrow.
That's the issue. That's the issue. You shouldn't be allowed.
Okay, but whether you should or shouldn't be allowed, that's you can. So go wear it tomorrow. You have the same right as that woman in the burqa does. You can go wear a
I
burqa,
understand,
and
but
no one's going to stop.
No one should have that right. Because you.
But that's
you-
not the law right now.
I know, and that's
So-
the whole issue. That's why
And
she's
I
done it.
understand
That's
it.
why she's
I
done
understand it. But the same right that she claims these people have, she's also got that right. She
Yeah,
can wear
and
a
that-
burqa in the bank.
And that's right.
Yeah.
And she walked
Sounds
into
like a
that
movie.
thing.
And I
she
guarantee
walked into
you-
that room,
Yep,
right?
yep.
And they cancelled.
Can
they
I-
cancelled Parliament.
Can I guarantee something to you?
Yeah.
I guarantee that if someone was to rob a bank in a burqa, it wouldn't be a Muslim woman.
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't. But that's the
100%.
issue.
Okay, but you can do it. This is the thing. And I
Yeah.
understand until the law has changed,
But
So be it. You've got the
it
exact
hasn't been
same right
past
as her.
six. It hasn't been past 6 or 7 times.
6 or 7
So
times.
that means there's a reason, right? There has to be. I'm sure, and I'm not sure on the pushback on it, but there's a reason for it.
But it wouldn't even have to
But
be a good
circling
reason.
back to it, religion's been around for a long time. Whether you like it or not, it's a big part of.
Peter V asking the most random question ever. So a trans can wear a burqa to go to a girls' school?
Peter V's a little weird.
Wait, what?
It's a little
What
weird.
the fuck is
He
that
made a
question?
better comment before. He said the burka's better at Hungry Jack's.
He said that.
That is a very good one. That is a very good one.
What the hell question is that?
I think until the laws change, everybody has. You can, but I can wear a
Yes,
burqa for what?
but this is the whole argument. It's
All
not
of a
about,
sudden, everybody cares about banks getting robbed.
Yeah.
no.
It's not,
always
the
been
issue's
an
deeper
issue.
than that.
Nobody
Okay,
cares,
but
bro.
again, the
No, it's always
So
been.
if a bank gets robbed, are you going to cry?
No, but you're missing the point.
I think you're trying to make a point. You're trying to create a point. I think this is the
it's a
problem.
non-issue.
People are trying to
non-issue.
create an issue.
Yeah.
Wait
Wait,
a sec.
that happens.
I wasn't the
I'm not
one.
talking about you.
No, not you,
I
but
wasn't the one
Pauline
who walked
Hanson.
into this parliament like
Yeah, yeah,
this.
yeah.
What I'm saying is I saw this, and I'm not even arguing with or for or against it, right? What I'm saying is, right, I don't think, right, that you should be able to walk into a place because of your religion.
But it's not white and black. It's not just like, oh, you can't do it. There's so many things in factor, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
But
So
it's
not
because
just
of the safety thing, right?
correct. But
So
again, going back.
I understand safety, but then, all right, so religious freedoms then, all of a sudden, aren't a thing. So then you're not only changing safety laws,
What's religion?
freedom to practice your religion freely.
So you can practice it.
Right now you can.
Yeah.
But if you're saying that this woman
But
can't
that's
wear a
not
burqa,
practicing your religion.
of course it is.
It's part of-
It's part of
Hang on, wait.
practicing
Can I ask a
religion.
question?
Fair
Hey,
enough.
it's,
I'm
it's,
pretty
so
sure-
it's,
hang on,
so
hang
the,
on.
the way it works.
Burka's not a religious thing. Isn't it a cultural thing?
So in Islam, you can wear it.
It's both.
It's so again, the hijab and burqa, they're not mandatory, but it's considered good to wear them. You can if you want.
Okay.
It is a
So it's not a religious thing.
no. It is a religious.
Oh, it is a
it's not
religious thing.
mandatory, right?
Right.
But it's good to wear it. You get good deeds from it. I forgot the word for good deed in Arabic, but
Okay. All right. Sorry, I thought it was. I thought the burqa specifically, because that's the one that fully covers you. Hijab doesn't, right? That's just that part. Yeah. Okay. I thought that was a cultural thing, more less over a religious thing.
I don't know.
But I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking the question. I have
well,
no
like
idea.
if you think it's cultural, there's many countries where people wear the burqas. Afghanistan do it.
Yeah, of course.
Iran do it.
I understand that.
Every lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just Pauline Hanson clutching at a little bit of fame. That's all it is. Just another bit of shock value. Nothing's going to change. But do I like personally? I don't care because
I
it's
don't
not
care
my
either.
religious. So I don't have a like I don't have a stake in either side. Right? Like I don't care. Do I care about the burqa getting banned? I'm not a Muslim, so for me, it's not really my
Well, let's
like.
get this straight. We're
thing.
not talking about the burqa getting banned here.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But do you think Pauline Hanson
But-
will stop at that?
That's
No.
and that's and
No,
that's
it'll be the next thing.
and
the
that's
next
my
thing.
and that's like why I think she doesn't really care. Nobody really cares about the banks getting robbed.
No.
You know,
It's just people who don't like Muslims.
You know what it
most
is?
of
It's the
time.
same thing like the people that latch on. We were talking about it
It's
before.
easy
Struggle.
to
Pick a
say.
struggle, right? Pick a struggle. We were talking about it before in the car.
Correct.
Pick a random
Correct.
conflict in the world. Pick a side. That's the same thing.
It's
Pick
a
struggle.
stupid argument. I don't understand. And like I said before, with that comment about
See, and like Peter V now is like he's making a joke about the burqa. Like I can't take you seriously now. Like I can't take any question you have seriously because if you're going to come out and say that it's not this and it's not that and you're so like passionate about this one side, but then you turn around and mock on the other end, you lose all credibility. And this is the problem with anybody discussing anything religious. All good and well to have a disagreement, but as soon as you mock, as soon as you try to like be funny about it, you lose all credibility, bro. And this is how people get killed around the world. This is how people get killed around the world. And I'm telling you, and I'll say this, I've said it 100 times, I'll say it 100 times more. I respect Muslims so much for standing up for their religion to the point where people are scared to disrespect their prophet. I respect that so much. And as a Christian, I pray and I hope that Christians find the strength and find the balls to start reacting the same.
You don't want that reaction.
Fucking oath I want it, bro.
No,
you got
you can't.
nah. Bro,
Muslims are the same way. We
don't
fucking hate it.
no. I'm telling you now. This
You
is
can't
something
have that
I absolutely can.
No, you can't.
And I
because
think
then we get back to the
Good.
Spanish Inquisition again.
Fucking good,
No,
bro.
you can't.
Because it teaches little bitches to mind their fucking space and mind their fucking roles and keep your fucking mouth shut when it comes to things you disagree with. Yeah, it's all good and well to have a debate.
But it's
all
good-
good and well to have a
When you
debate.
talk about things like Spanish Inquisition, it was you guys.
Good.
It was the
Crusaders.
Christians
Good.
who went
Crusaders.
out
Fucking
and
oath.
they
We
did
knew
it,
it got
mate.
Fucking oath. And I'll fucking burn. I
No,
hope
you
it happens.
can't have that. You
I
can't
can-
have it both ways.
What I want is for people to stop fucking mocking religion.
You know what it is? There's a respect.
Debate
Why-
it. Debate it. Debate it all you
No,
fucking
no.
like.
Don't be
but if,
but
it's,
why
but if
can't
it's
you
not
make jokes about religion?
because you can't make jokes about all religions.
No, there are comedians who make jokes about all religions out there.
Find
one-
me now. Find me now. They made a joke about Prophet Muhammad. Peace be upon him.
I went to one I just went one
Recorded.
on Friday.
Yeah, he's
I
like a
just
big
went on
comedian.
Friday. He made jokes about Jews. He made jokes about Muslim. He made jokes
Prophet
about all
Muhammad,
of
though.
them.
Did he
The
say
prof-
anything about
The Prophet Muhammad in
I
particular.
don't think he
no,
made the Prophet
he wouldn't have. I
Muhammad.
promise you, he wouldn't have. Jokes are different.
Why couldn't you?
People just don't.
Yeah,
Well,
I know,
look,
but
the thing
why?
is,
Because of the consequences.
I wouldn't make a joke about it.
100%. And I dare anybody to mock Jesus in front of me. And I promise you, bro, dying for my religion is the ultimate reward, bro.
I understand.
I'm fucked in the head when it comes to my religion, yeah?
I understand,
And it's
and
all
I've
good and
learned
well
that.
for people. Yeah, it's all
I've
good and
learned
well
that.
for people to sit there and mock this, mock that. But, bro, I will die for this. Are you willing to die for your joke? That's the thing. Are you willing to? And this is the question.
I wouldn't.
And this is the thing.
I
I
wouldn't.
dare anyone mock Jesus in front of me, bro.
I wouldn't.
And I swear on my mother's eyes, they will not walk away.
I would not die for something I don't believe in.
That's it.
Yeah.
So like, as long as, again, debate all you like, right? You can debate as long as it's respectful, bro.
When you
Because-
say mock, do you mean like make jokes, yeah?
No, but context matters a lot.
Or take
of
the
course,
piss.
of course.
Context
And
matters
this
a
is
lot.
what I'm saying.
Like
Why
this.
couldn't you make a joke?
Because you can't joke about every religion.
But the
Can
people
I
do.
just- can I say as a Muslim,
they're
can I say-
not
people do.
making jokes about their prophet.
Can I say, as a Muslim, Christians cop it way more than any other religion. I know the Jews
No,
are getting.
we know that.
The Jews are getting it
Christian-
now, but
Christians cop it the most.
yeah, but the Jews don't get shit for their religion. They get shit for being Jews.
Well, and the Jews are protected because now if you mock the Jews,
Everyone has an APAC advisor
Exactly.
and fucking big
Exactly.
rabbit hole. Big rabbit hole. But anyways, when Jesus gets mocked, so for us, Jesus is a big prophet.
Massive.
Big prophet. We respect Jesus more than any other religion, other than Christians. So when Jesus gets mocked, I get pissed off as well. But the difference is, I think faith is pretty private. Like, I've always been really private
Exactly.
over faith. No one really knows I'm Muslim. Other than my close friends and stuff, and now you and now fucking however many people are watching.
everyone.
It just hundreds that came through.
Yeah, but like you'll notice, like, when you guys are talking about religion, I'll be in chat. I don't come because it's not my place, right? Pretty private with it, like whatever. When Jesus gets mocked more than anyone, and I can't understand why. But you know why? It's
I'll tell you why.
Christianity has been on the western side of the world. The western side of the world is just weak. That's just how it is. They're meant maybe not morally weaker than the, I guess, eastern
morally
side.
accepting of.
Yeah, they cop it more. Whereas
It's your turn. What are you talking about? Christians were the worst for prosecuting people. It's only lately that the Muslims have got to this stage where everyone's
No,
fearful. There was
we've
times with the
always been
Spanish
like-
Inquisition and that you could not say anything about Christians. So you had your turn.
And it should be like that.
But it shouldn't be like that.
100% it should
No,
be.
it shouldn't
And
be.
in my house, and in my world, and in my footpath,
Rocco,
and
just
in my
imagine-
way,
So
it
you
is
think
like
that
that.
if someone mocks your religion, they deserve to die?
I will do whatever it takes
You,
to
but
make
you
it
have to understand this
Rocco,
question.
you have to-
You're
but
saying
if you
that if
believe-
someone doesn't
If
believe...
you think I'm going to commit a felony on live fucking thing, or admit to something, you're off your head. No,
Rocco,
no, I
for
hope
example-
they go home peacefully, sleep well.
Well, you're
with
the
their
one,
family.
You're the
We're
one
gonna get
jumping on-
demonetized again.
You're the one jumping on
I didn't
all
go-
the saying
I didn't go to that
one-
extreme.
that
AFP
no
outside,
one-
bro.
That no one deserves to be prosecuted or die because they don't have the same beliefs. Sorry, man, I disagree with that. I don't care if
I
you're
didn't say if you
Muslim.
don't have
Not the same
beliefs.
beliefs,
Well,
but if
yeah,
you
you're saying if you
openly-
mock it or you
100%.
do, no, then no, you don't have the right because we have freedom of speech.
Of course you do.
Because you're
And there's
Yeah, but
freedom
there's
of
freedom of
consequence.
consequence as well.
No, but you're
When you
right that
know-
they mock everything else.
To what extent?
But when they mock something that you're passionate
that's a-
about,
No,
it's
but usually-
right.
I'll get just as angry. I'm just as angry at someone making a joke about a burka.
I didn't even see
And
what,
I'm not
what it
Muslim.
was.
and I'm not Muslim. Do you know what I mean? So like for me, it's just again
I'll talk to you
debate
later.
it.
Violence
I've got
is in the
receipts.
way.
Wait,
Sorry,
no,
No, violence is the only way
not the way.
people learn, bro.
Nah, that's no.
And again, like that's it is what it is.
It can't be. Violence is the way. It just.
I don't
it's just
promote
wrong.
violence. I'm making it clear here.
He'll just RKO your fucking ass, so shut up.
Violence isn't the way. So there should never be violence. Should be the way to stop people, right?
And Petra said it well. Jesus said to turn the other cheek. Petra, as a Christian, we're running out of cheeks. That's all I'm saying.
I don't even understand the joke because I've never seen that show. But okay, I take your word for
The
it.
other cheek, but again, for thousands, for hundreds and thousands of years.
Yeah, but bro, that's
you
not my
didn't-
experience.
But you
How
didn't learn.
am I getting like punished, or how am I getting judged on?
I don't think you get judged.
You're just saying that you guys, but that wasn't me.
Well, but it's
And-
all right.
and I'll tell you
all right,
what,
sorry,
and
not
if I
you guys,
did have the
but
choice-
but the Christian religion or the
Yeah.
Catholic religion
Yeah.
prosecuted people for thousands of years.
Okay,
Yes.
and I think Christians should fucking rise again.
But it was a different time back then.
Deus Vult.
Like again,
matter.
everyone did it though. There was
That's what I'm
there was the
saying.
Ottoman Empire, there was the Crusaders,
Yeah.
but there was everyone did it back then.
Exactly.
It's a different time now. I understand.
Exactly.
But like it's the
And
same.
you've
It's the same
learned
thing
from it. So you know that's not the way to go. You don't go around knocking on people's doors and crucifying people because they haven't got your beliefs. Now the Muslims.
It's not about not having your beliefs.
That's
It's
right,
about
Vistra.
disrespecting.
That's right.
It's about
Kingdom of
Can
Jerusalem.
I ask a question? Can I ask a question? Because I get that it's not. I get that what you're saying is that people shouldn't be vilified for just not believing the same thing that you do. I know that you don't have an issue with that. I've heard you say it many times.
Yeah, of course not.
Right? That it's not about you believe. So you and Mus sat next to each other. You believe different
We're
things
mates
as well.
for 35 years.
And you're mates for 35 years, right? So I get that it's not that. But to hear that, like, it's such a grey area. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't feel like anyone should be hurt for making a joke about something, right? Regardless of what it is in the world. It can be religion, it can be politics, it can be anything, right?
Yeah.
Can I flip this on you? Sorry,
hang on, no, let me
Okay,
finish.
sorry.
I've had people make jokes about my ethnicity.
Yep.
Bad stuff.
Okay.
Right? I'm talking to the point where it's that offensive that it directly relates to my family.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
I would never hurt them for it. Yeah? I would never just literally square them up in the face and
Okay.
say, that's a warning.
Okay.
Right? I'd rather talk that shit out.
Correct.
I get that we're not all the same.
Yeah.
Right? We don't all act the same way. We don't all respond the same way. But I feel like in a situation where it's a belief system, yeah? And I get it, because then it's like a whole fucking rabbit hole of what's the truth and all that again, right? I get that, right? But I don't feel like someone should be, I guess if you just want it, for lack of better terms, hurt, right? As in physically hurt because they made a joke about a belief system. That's what I think.
I used to agree with that.
Do you know what I mean?
And I still, in an ideal world,
Yeah.
I would believe in that.
Yeah.
But when it's not an even playing field where you can make jokes about this, you can make jokes about that, but you can't make jokes
But
about
not
that.
about...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then okay, so we're gonna stay away from that.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna hone in on this.
I get it.
Right? Again, bro, if it's jokes, it's jokes. I get it.
Yeah.
But if you're openly mocking, like when
again,
at the
context is
gay
important,
parade,
like I
right?
said.
When the gay parade
Context is very
put
important,
a
of
gay
course.
guy dressed up as Jesus on a cross and started whipping him and all that. But if that
that's
happens in front of me,
There's a
cuz,
line.
bro, I'm doing 10.
Right.
Like, I'm
There's a
fucking-
line. I get there's a line.
And
And I'm
bro,
sure you've been to comedy shows
there's
where they made a
and again,
joke
bro,
about...
like I get joking and mocking. I feel like are two different things.
Yeah.
Right.
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 Again, debate all you like, bro.
It's
make a
it's
joke.
intention.
That's
a lot of
fine.
big things intention.
Intention, I get it. Right? I still don't know if I can agree
Okay,
with
can I ask you a question?
even that.
So
But-
belief is really strong. Faith is really strong. People
Yeah.
have religion. I'm religious, and he's religious.
Yeah.
If someone mocked your mother,
yeah.
what would you do? In front of you. Let's say your mum's not there, and someone's in front of you, and they're talking shit about your mum. What would you do?
I can't
kill
say.
him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is the same way I feel about religion.
And I get that. What I can't bring my brain to
You
understand,
can't understand
is how.
Okay. Oh, that's fair. But
Right?
the
But
thing
that's a whole
is-
separate
Yeah, yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
But that's just me.
Yeah.
Right? Because to
But
me, that's
I-
a living person who gave birth to me that I feel very, very strong about, whether it's my best mate, whether it's my mum, whether it's my dad, it doesn't matter. You're talking about someone you've never met.
Correct.
Yeah.
But because of the faith. So
And I
for,
get it.
So for
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
Jesus is someone that
I
died
don't
for his-
disrespect it. I don't. It's just I have a different belief.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to work out how that feeling can be the same towards, like I
You
said,
know what,
someone
bro?
you never met.
Honestly, it's probably even stronger for me.
Than family.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. For me as well.
Yeah, genuinely.
Holy shit.
Genuinely.
Sorry, I probably shouldn't
There's
say
nothing.
that. Should I?
There's nothing I wouldn't do for my mum. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
nothing I wouldn't do for my mum and my sisters and my family. Like like for my friends even.
Yeah.
Right. Like
Yeah, yeah,
I will
yeah.
give my own blood for my friends.
Oh, I'm the same. Yeah, 100%.
Right. But like, bro, like for me, like religion and I wouldn't even say religion. For me, like Jesus Christ, right, and understanding like the sacrifice and understand everything, right? Like again, stuff that we won't get into.
But
like,
you're, I think I
my
know why
belief.
you're saying it.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Because you
fucking heavy,
believe
bro.
it was his blessing that allowed your mother to have you.
It's a bro, like it's
That's right.
It's like the ultimate, thing to have. Like, so for me, it's like, for me, bro, joke all you want. It's not the jokes. I've laughed at jokes. It's
the intention,
like,
no?
Intention. For me is like number one, and like I used that thing before, bro. Like at the Mardi Gras last year, they had
Yeah,
they had a gay
That
Jesus
was disrespectful, and I saw
putting him on
that.
a cross,
Yeah, that
and they're whipping and
There's no
chains
need for
and-
that.
Exactly.
And it's
Zero
like,
need.
what are you hoping to get out of that?
But can I say something? Say, for example, you were there, right? I know you've pretty much said this already.
Yeah, done.
But say, for example, you were there and you saw that.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
I'm going Joe.
Okay.
I'm going Joe, bro. Like for me, bro. Like,
But to what extent? Without giving it away?
I don't know.
Because monetization.
I honestly, I don't know.
15.
I actually genuinely like something like that is so like.
No parole.
I know heat of the moment is
it's
a
so
thing
thing
there.
that, bro. I might have buckled, bro.
Blackout.
I might have just I might have just buckled and done nothing, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's something so like, what the fuck, that
Yeah.
it's like, bro. Like I might have buckled and just fucking
That's it.
just left.
Do you know I've never met
know?
anyone that religious? I think you definitely, and you're saying you're the same, right? I've never met anyone religious to the point. I know. I've got people in my own family that are
Yeah.
pretty hectic religious. I'm talking, they'll go to church even if it's not open, sort of
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
right? And I don't think I met anyone in my life that puts religion higher than their family and friends, or would react in a way to that.
Yeah.
Because if I was in your position, and don't get me wrong, like I
Yeah,
grew
yeah.
out of religion as I became older,
Fair.
right? Never disrespected anyone that
This wasn't your thing.
no, right, it just wasn't my thing, correct. But I don't think I could ever react, and just because I believe religion is a belief system, right? It's just what you believe. I don't think in my life I could ever ridicule anybody for making jokes about something I just believe in.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'll get you.
Yeah. But I also see it from your point of view. But that to me is extreme as
It's
hell.
the level of the belief and the relationship you have
It's
with
also the level of disrespect.
Yeah.
And it's compounded over years, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I've sat back and watched Christianity be mocked my whole life. Right? Again, my experience.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know about a Spanish Inquisition. I don't care. I wasn't there, bro. You know what I mean? Don't give me fucking, you were doing the Spanish Inquisition.
But you can watch the video.
There were thousands of years.
I understand
where
that.
you Had your,
I get that.
Not you. You know. I get that. Had their go. You know.
I was sitting in a row. The fucking.
Hey, tell me why
Find the
you
fucking
like.
banners.
Why don't they mock the Allah or the? It's because of recent events.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's not right.
Who says it's not right?
not?
That's.
Well,
You know what I mean?
Right.
How many Muslims are there in the world?
I don't know a lot, bro.
Billions.
Billion. Like it's over a billion.
Billion.
right?
Right?
That's the same as Christians.
There's enough people there that would say, don't do it.
Can I ask you a question?
Play silly games, win silly prizes, as they
But
say.
that's not the solution. Sorry, that's not the solution.
It's probably not the solution.
That's
In
not
an
the
ideal world, it's not the solution.
not the
But in a world where
And-
it's
and-
not ideal,
Fear isn't the solution. Sorry.
Can I ask you a question? You hear this word extremism thrown around plenty of times when it comes
Yeah.
to Islam and all that, right?
Yeah.
Is that the equivalent in your eyes?
Probably.
That's called That's called
Probably.
Christian extremism. I guess, or
I
something?
think the difference when they use Islamic extremists, I know, like in the Middle East and that,
Yeah.
it's terrorist groups.
not just that, but well, kind of, but avoid that, right? Like
No, I'm talking in terms
they're-
of retaliation.
But they're
yeah?
willing. But the thing is, like when you say like extremists and all that,
Yeah.
it's like they're going out of their way to try convert people.
100%.
So they're forcing
100%.
conversion by the sword.
Right.
I don't care.
No, I'm
who
not
you
saying
believe
you're-
in, bro. But you know what I
Absolutely
mean? Like for me, yeah, is my reaction extreme? 100%.
That's what I mean.
And you know what? It fucking needs to be.
So you would
I don't think it does.
you would like
That's fair.
You would like Christians to be, on a whole, worldwide.
A bit more proactive in defending their
A bit
religion.
more pride.
But no. I'm saying.
Yeah.
I understand that, but I'm saying, but you would like
No,
people to view Christians the way they have this fear of.
It's not
Muslims.
fear, it's respect.
No, it's not.
Well,
But you're
most
saying-
people have a level
No,
of
no, no, no,
respect,
hang on,
bro.
hang on.
Like,
Respect comes from two places: admiration and fear.
Because you said
50 Cent taught me that. Just saying.
Fuck it up.
50 Cent taught me
Because
that.
you said before that it's
You've
a
got
fear
respect
thing.
for fear. No, it's not the way to do it. Sorry, bro. I can't agree with that.
That's fine.
But the thing is,
People
the
don't
majority of
respect
people-
the Muslim religion,
The
they fear it, and that's not the way to do it. Sorry to say,
I don't think by fearing it they do
as I
respect
said,
it.
Christians did it for thousands of years, and it's got them nowhere. They're back to this pace. Muslims will go through the same cycle. Will go through the same cycle. It's not the way to do it. Violence isn't the way to fix anything. Sorry.
That's an interesting convo.
It is an interesting comment. We did say.
Only on Unfiltered, on the Jumper Punch, will you get
We
this.
did say. You said that it's going to end up like that.
I said we're gonna end up there at some
All I wanted to know was Pauline Hanson walking in there.
Yeah.
Was it
cheap trick.
Yeah.
For me, it's just cheap.
So, Daft Punk, huh?
Someone actually wrote that. Someone was like,
Oh, really?
this all started with Daft Punk.
I don't think
Where's
it did.
that?
I don't think it did either. I think it was
We
done.
went over to the movie.
Where- Oh, Enzo. I just saw it. I was looking down the bottom of this. Okay, now.
Yeah, for me, bro, joke, like laugh.
I get
Absolutely.
the line.
Right?
I get the line.
But there's a difference
the
between
line,
doing
but-
that and then just straight up.
But you're
being
going into the next
disrespectful and mocking.
extreme, like the mocking, like
Yeah, but that's
thing.
what I mean.
That's.
I'm not
like,
talking
that's-
about fucking
No one should.
Dave Chappelle up there telling a joke.
Yeah, and
like,
that's what
bro,
I'm
that's
talking about.
that's comedy.
That should
right?
not be stopped
And I
in
act
any
like
sense.
I
Correct.
think everything should be on the table with comedy.
Yes.
Right. Intention is everything again. Right. Intention is absolutely. And Dave Chappelle actually came out and said, and he proved where intention was with the whole transgender comedy. Right.
The last thing.
So that was fantastic
Yeah.
of him, right?
Yeah.
And I think intention is everything. So like when I say fucking stand up and fucking make sure they don't do it again, it's not for comedy, bro. Like laugh, joke, I don't like that's great.
Yeah.
We all need a laugh, right? But when you're going out of your way and you're disrespecting, like fully disrespecting, then there has to be consequences. And I think it's time for Christians to stop allowing it. To just
You know, but by you saying
Compound.
that the only way that could happen is through violence.
you said that, not me.
Well,
I think there are many other ways.
Well, what's another one?
Education.
Well, education. Yeah, education should be for everything. And
Religion
these
education's been in school
these
for
sort
years.
of conversations are. No, I don't believe they should have religion in.
No, I'm saying it's
school.
been around for years in the
Unless
system.
you go to a Catholic school, you shouldn't be
Yeah,
taught
fair.
any sort of religion. But yeah, this is the sort of education you do. But anything else, no, there's no chance, man. That's not the solution, man.
Yeah.
It's not the
Well,
solution.
I'm not saying this. No one's saying it is. Violence is never the solution.
I didn't say shit.
I'm just
I
looking at
didn't
his
say
smile and I was like,
shit. I was-
But the thing is, like, again, it's
Nah, but if you know Andy, you know Andy's not like that. But what I'm saying is that's not the solution, man.
no.
That's
It
not
shouldn't
the
be. Again,
solution.
education's a big one.
Education, 100%.
Just having a normal sense of respect for the people around you is another one.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I don't understand how we got to this point in society when I remember my teenage life like this. If I saw a tranny, I don't care. Do your thing, whatever. If I saw a burka, yeah,
You
I've
know
seen
what?
that before. Who
So,
cares?
you know what?
I've seen a hijab 20,000 times. Cool. Everyone's in the same place doing the same shit, going to work, having a good time. That's it.
You know what? It's social media. Because now people can get
That's
in.
how
Now people can get in a live chat and talk shit.
Not just that.
Now people can get in a live chat.
Correct, but why can we just
Without-
not
with
go
no
back to
consequence.
looking at that and going, oh, that's normal, we're all
Because
get
it's-
along, who cares?
Because social media,
think
too many
pendulum has
small
swung
weird
one
people.
way.
I
Too
think
many
it's-
small weird people have the freedom to speak shit like this.
Yeah, I
And
think
they will, and they're not the ones. Mike Tyson, I'm gonna use the quote. You ready? Because I love this quote.
It's a great one.
Mike Tyson said it best, and I think you know this one, yeah?
I don't know.
Where he goes,
Nah, you know.
and
I don't know what he's
this
talking
might be verbatim, but it might not be.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson said, social media made people very comfortable with disrespecting each other without getting punched in the face for it.
right.
Yeah.
And he's 100% right.
100%.
Because
And I
half the, no, not even. 3/4 of the shit that you see in a chat, in comment
Not
sections.
our chat.
Not our
That's the
chat.
best.
Not our
Yeah.
chat. And we have a bit of fun in there. But 3/4 of the shit you see from trolls on the internet and so on and so forth is stuff they would never say to anybody face to face. Ever.
I think we're also like,
Cowards.
We're kind of discounting decades of media division.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
All right, there's a lot
No
of
question
fear
about it.
mongering in the media, right? There's a
No
lot
question
of
about it.
fear mongering, and it's happening right now. Like it's
Yep.
been happening, pretty much, bro. It's been happening for decades, right? Like
For sure.
it used to be the Russians. You know, the Russians were the bad guys,
Yep.
and then it was the Arabs when the Gulf War started, right?
We spoke about this on the
And
way.
now the bad guys, it's immigration now.
Correct.
Now it's the Indians coming.
Yep.
Yeah, it's coming. They're taking your jobs, the house prices. That's the next fear mongering.
Correct.
It's
right?
always been divide and conquer. It's so much easier for
That's
the
what it
government
is,
that way.
of course.
100%.
To have an enemy to blame someone on.
And the number
Everyone
one.
has a common enemy.
Correct.
Yep. And
Create
and,
the problem and
this
then
is-
create the solution.
And this is why, like, conversations like this are important.
Yeah.
You know, like environments
And
like
this
this are
is what I
important.
was saying before about does it affect you? See, it does affect you because these sort of conversations people are scared to have because of what will happen to them either on social media because you've got a platform,
Yeah.
at work. Like you can't talk about this at work.
No,
Like
he
it's
can.
not a
I can.
place-
He can.
I can. I've actually had deep, meaningful conversations at work. about
can
this.
yourself
Media, the fucking Zionists.
Huh?
I was just answering a question.
You can't like do this sort of stuff at work, and this is the problem. Oh, I missed it. So what was going on?
Nah, it's
Great chat, guys.
Shout out to my best mate who's in the chat as well.
Who's your best mate?
Dundas.
Nice, on your Dundas.
He's currently in Moscow, Russia.
Nice.
He is.
At Moscow.
He spends probably all up, I would say, half the year in Australia, half the year in Russia.
That's the
I've known each other since
That's a
year
good life.
7 or year 8. Year
That's a
7.
good life.
It is,
It's the dream.
can I shout out my mate as well? Sahel from Narrawarren. He's in jail right now doing 10 years for public urination.
10 years for
He
public.
just did it a lot.
You're a dumb cunt. 6.
Yeah.
So you can't.
What's
I
that?
said the C word, we're at 6. He's adding to his 5.
So is it $1 per thing or?
All right, so that was good. All right,
Good chat. This went for about an hour longer than
What
we
is the
were-
time?
It's
12:30.
12:20.
I just so as soon as we bring out one little issue, I thought it was only going to go for 5 minutes. I thought I'll just get your quick views on the burka, and then it went on for an hour.
It was relatively tame tonight, though, to be honest.
Yeah, I reckon it got a bit heated right there, right near the end.
No, with that, yes.
Yeah.
But prior to that, it was quite
I think,
not as many
What's that?
issues as such that we were speaking about. Movies, music.
Nah, it was good stuff. It was a good vibe.
that
It was good
we-
fun.
I think we had a good.
Rocco called women bitches.
Yeah. We talked about insult culture.
That was
good.
fantastic.
I said,
Yeah, I know
I've
what-
insulted everyone tonight, but I said they act like bitches, don't they? Oh,
No, you
comment.
said they get
Now
bitchy.
no comment.
They get bitchy,
Oh yeah, they
which is
do.
fair.
And which is
That's a fine way to do it. But the first one you go, no, they're all bitches.
All right, so
That was funny.
don't clip that bit. Just remember that I said.
Hey, there's
But it was good.
hey, if we're gonna clip shit out of context, you said you're gonna beat up women. You was like, oh, we can. You said when you
Yeah, and I said don't clip that because there's context.
I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna clip
Of
it.
course you are.
If they
Bloody
clip
hell.
any part of this show,
Literally any part.
They're going to have him committing 10 murders.
you're proper murders.
I never confessed to anything. Right?
100%.
I'm an educated guy. I'm just pro-education.
The clips. Oh, this could get
But this is
bad.
unfiltered.
It is.
And this is what, when we started this show, that's what we wanted. We wanted something, and I know we're going to be controversial. And when I know that there are times when we get messages, both of us, that you know, like we've said things, and people go at us hard, you know. But that's fine, man.
We're just people trying to have a conversation. We're
That's
not
what
perfect.
we do, man. Like, we go hard at us, man. Not everyone's going to agree with everything we say. Some people are going to agree with some of the stuff we say.
Like, yeah. But, like, again, like, it's just a respect thing. Like, just because we have different beliefs doesn't mean I have to disrespect you. Doesn't mean I have to mock you. Doesn't mean anything like that.
If you can't have a disagreement with a group of friends or anybody and then afterwards say, good chat, then come on, man. We're adults.
Man,
you know, there's a way to debate. Like you said before, there's a difference between debating with your mates, especially when we all know each other, and then coming in here and purposely trying to go at someone for anything.
Fuck knows each other that agrees with every single thing that you
It'd be a boring world.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. Even your best
Me and
mates.
Kanye West.
Even what?
I said, me and Kanye West agree with you. Hey, he sat down with one of the highest rabbis. Did you see? Yeah. Good on him. Education.
Is that education, or is that another publicity stuff for
Maybe
you?
he's got an album coming out.
He's worse than Pauline Hanson, man. That bloke knows how to play the system. Don't you worry about
He
that.
does.
He knows how to play the system.
He does. All right, guys, let's fucking call it, man.
Let's call it up.
Thanks for joining, Bo.
Oh, I'm getting up.
Love you, bro. Well done.
And we'll, I suppose, let me find, can you see, I reckon it's...
Which one do you need? The final take? Is that the one?
I reckon it's this one.
That's the one. Oh, and?
I reckon that one there.
Kill
All
it.
right. Thanks, everyone, joining us. Make sure you join us next week. Another special guest. I don't know who it's going to be.
We'll work it out.
We'll work it out. Make sure you catch all the shows. I'm sure there'll be another Unfiltered.
Tomorrow night?
There'll be Glory Hunters.
Yep, Glory Hunters tomorrow night.
What did I say? Another Unfiltered, another emergency meeting.
Yeah, I don't know about anything about
And there'll
that
be
yet.
Glory Hunters emergency meeting. There'll be all sorts of shit.
We got TRW as well.
Shout out Jesse Motlop.
Yep. You doing anything? You were revealing cards?
Nah, I'm not doing nothing.
You got pretty excited
We're good.
about it. One card.
We're ripping up
Got
cards?
a good card. He got a good card, yeah. And then I got Jack. I kept getting Jack Silvani cards. Fucking. And then Mars is like, rip it. You wouldn't rip it. I'm fucking. Yeah, I'm
They're
fucking
worth
rip it.
nothing now anyway.
Nah, not the Jack ones, yeah.
They're not worth anything other? No.
Probably not. I don't know. I ripped them.
Just on the note, good to see TDK just have a delay to his pre-season.
Yeah, sick. Fuck him. He blocked me. He did this fucking me. So, fuck him. If he's watching, fuck him. Actually, he might be watching. Fuck you. Fuck you and your family. Everyone cunt. Fuck TDK. Fuck St Kilda.
That's a 7.
Fuck.
Irrelevant club.
Alright.
Fuck, yeah. Fuck St
Good
Kilda
night
as an
to Bo's
organisation.
mum. Good night to Tusha's
Yes.
mum. Thank you for joining
I
us.
just forgot there
Thanks,
were mums
Mum.
watching.
Your mum's watching as well.
Yeah.
Alright.
So-
Thanks for coming. See you later.
I'll protect your boy, don't worry.
Thank you. There's going to be a war up there. Thank you, Sean. Goodbye.
Stop mocking Christianity.
Oh, I got everything.
Wolf chooses silence, while it's the dog that barks often. Because it knows that making too much noise only puts others on guard. The tiger doesn't need to mark its territory with a roar. It lets its footprints speak for themselves. The lion doesn't need to run the fastest. It just waits for the right moment to strike. A tiger can sit still for hours, just to ensure its prey has no chance to escape. A crocodile submerges quietly, waiting patiently for the moment to strike when its prey least expects it. The lion may stay silent before the weak, but it never backs down before an equal. An eagle doesn't see the tree blocking its path. It only sees the sky beyond. The eagle only chooses the highest peak to rest, because from there, it sees everything clearly. A bear doesn't need to show its strength, for its presence alone commands respect. Nature offers us many valuable lessons, but only those with calm souls are aware enough to realize them.